Technical difficulties.
There we go. All right.
That's the worst time.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We will eventually get this shit figured out. No, we won't. But anyway.
Someone will.
Somebody will. It won't be me. But somebody will.
One of us.
Somebody will. Anyway, welcome again to Beards and Barbarians. As always, we're here. I'm going to be as calm as possible in this intro to be weird with it. Our first sponsor of the night. No, I can't do it. That's too weird.
Yeah,
First
go
sponsor
ahead.
of the night is W Energy Drink. Yay!
Dubby.
Oh.
That thing.
Nice.
Nope. That. Where am I at? That thing.
Oh.
Not the owl. The second. Never mind. Anyway. W Energy
stop.
Drink. If you enter promo code Nat20Beards, which we're still, well, most of us are still all bearded.
I don't talk about it, okay?
Damn.
We need to all look. Somebody pitch in and send Brad a fake beard that he can like clip
If
on
you
his
all
ears.
want it, I will wear it every
I could-
single stream.
I could clip for you if you need it.
Yeah, we'll just all
look.
donate a part of our beard.
Just
and
donate-
hold
have
on,
the
hold on,
communal
don't-
beard.
Don't,
Okay, well, maybe
come
not.
on.
Yeah,
come on.
There might be some pubes in there.
I can
I'll still
promise
wear it.
you, mine won't have it. Anyway, promo code Nat20Beards, 10% off your W Energy drink. It is all natural. You don't get the jitters like all the other energy drinks. And when it comes down to it, those energy drinks are like $1.05 per energy drink. And any energy drink at a gas station or wherever you find for $1.05, don't drink it.
Yeah, probably not very good.
It's probably
Yes.
nasty.
Probably motor oil.
That's what it is. It's actually
Yeah,
just
it's
motor
motor
oil
oil.
with just pure caffeine in it. Don't do
Yeah.
it. W Energy Drinks
That'll
where
kill
it's at. Promo code Nat20Beers, 10% off. I love my pin. Thanks, mother-in-law. Brad, go.
Winter Lifestyle is our second sponsor of the night. Code BEARDS. Again, no beard. But moving forward, they have the best winter appliances going from sweaters, jackets, hats, mitts, and socks. You can get anything you need there for a very reasonable price and free shipping. If you use code BEARDS, you get 15% off your order, and it gets to any Canadian residents in 2 weeks and American in 4 weeks. So totally check out their site. They have more than just clothes on there. They have a bunch of new stuff every single week. Make sure you check it out and use code BEARDS to get 15% off. And
Oh,
intro?
nope.
Oh.
We have a very cool announcement. Twitch stream. If you notice, Alex is not here with us. Nar's not here with us because of a very awesome reason. He's a daddy!
Yeah!
Who's the daddy?
Who's the
Who's
daddy?
the
Nar's the
Nar's the
daddy.
daddy.
Nar's the daddy.
No, let's. Okay, we're done with that. That sounded. I didn't like it.
Intro.
I didn't like it. Intro.
Nope. The intro is so
DM,
dope.
say something. DM,
Yeah.
speak words.
Are we in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Let me get the music on. Tried to get new music, but it would not load on here, so we're with the classic.
Chop chop.
Don't worry, guys. We really are professional.
Yeah.
Last episode on Beards and Barbarians, they entered Duskia where they found out that magic was legal. And one by one, they were tested to see if they could actually use magic and if it was relevant or harmful or something they should see as a threat. Most of them have magic, so they all got green electricity as they put their hands into this contraption. Each and every one of them that got green were stabbed with a needle and given a tracker of some sort. They go through the city. Cars went on his own little mission. And as they go to the tavern, they met Miles. And shortly after discovering what Miles was doing and what his plots were, they figured out that Nar wasn't here. They kept going on their quest, hoping that they would find out that Nar was, possibly at a brothel. Finding out that Miles' sister was kidnapped and that there was something bigger going on in the capital. They had went through the sewers. Into the sewers, they found a room, and in the room, they found a note that said Nar had been taken to Section C. The party then disbanded and went back to Miles' house, where they had a dream of Saphira. And it was the other side of the story of why Merlin sent her to hell. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start our story. But before we get right into it, we're going to go back in time to see what exactly Cars did when he was gone for the day. As you enter the gates of Zuskia, the only thing on your mind, Cars, is to go to the library. From here, what do you do?
Oh, I go to the library. I go straight to it. Only thing on my mind.
Card disbands and travels through the giant, amazing streets of Zuskia. He figures out through the signs that he's in a place called the Bags. Moving forward through Zuskia, he sees signs leading him to the Hollows, where he sees Grand Library through one of the signs. You enter into the Hollows. Very bottom of the Hollows. From here, you were entered into this very spiritual and amazing place. All the houses are very similar to one another, stacked accordingly and unevenly. The people here are all wearing robes, and some of them are just passing through, seeming like normal pedestrians. You see priests on every corner, and this place is very, very low on guards. What do you do?
Do I know exactly the direction I'm going? I'm assuming. Like I've been in the city
Following.
before.
You've been in the city once upon a time ago, but
Okay, so it's different.
from your recollection, it is huge. It is much more grand than it used to be. This section you were in, you've never been in.
Okay. Is there anyone that looks scholarly? Like they probably are headed towards a building that they could do research or something.
Roll perception for me.
Cool. No, that's not going to help. 9.
You look around trying to see if anyone has books, and as you look, everyone is carrying a Bible. No one is heading in a particular direction that kind of guides you to the library.
Is there a tall building? Like from where I'm standing when I walk in the gates, is there like a building that's like taller that looks like scalable?
I say you could see the roof of a building to the far northeast side of the city.
Okay. I'm gonna head.
kind of a flag. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna head that way. Is the flag have a symbol on it or no? Just a colored flag.
Not the one that you could see from this distance.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head that way in the assumption that
Roll me
the Grand Library is a large
Roll
building.
roll me a d20.
Sure. No modifier, just the number.
Just a d20.
18.
All right, cool. As you walk through this amazing city, you finally pass a couple bigger sets of buildings that have signs on them. One you read is a bakery. Inside it, you see a half-orc making some bread. You see steam coming out, and this amazing smell hits your nose. And then from behind you, just some random individual with a pie just starts throwing it and hits the window.
Okay.
What do you do?
Just a pedestrian tossing pies. It wasn't at me. It was just at the store.
Yeah, he threw it at the store, at the bakery.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hood up and just be like, not my fucking problem, not my problem, and start to walk more.
You continue through the city and you find the street that's passing by what seems to be a scribe and a tailor.
Okay.
The tailor would be the building that is right next to the bakery, and the one in front of it would be the scribe. You pass through and you get introduced to a giant, just open space, and in the dead center of it is a amazing fountain. In front of the fountain, going north, is this giant building, and in very broad letters written in all Orcish. Do you read or you speak Orcish?
I
Okay.
got it.
In Orcish, it says across
Doesn't.
the top, library.
Okay. So I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look guarded or anything? Is it just a normal like you can walk in free library, all good?
The only guards you have seen this whole time are the ones standing next to the doors, like kind of the gates allowing you into the neighborhoods. There are no guards walking around. No one guarding the library either.
I'm gonna head towards the front door, assuming that it's not like gated or anything. I'm just gonna keep low profile, just headed towards it.
As you enter into the doorway, like on the very breach of the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
there are two doors. Returning something and seeking something.
Okay. It's just like the labeled doors. I'll open the one that says seeking something.
You enter into a library. And give me 1 second. As you walk into this library, everything you see is black. You can't see anything but what's in front of you. As you start to walk a little bit, you see that that light is following you. At the very, very, very middle of the room, far away from you, you see that there is another light glowing surrounding another individual. But this light seems to be way more scaled.
Another fucking cursed library. Okay. It doesn't seem ominous. It's just like a weird magical light that's following me as I move. Kind of like it's centered around me.
Emitter off of you. It's like
Gotcha.
projecting. It's coming off of you. For this part of this scene, you'll have to move your own character.
Sure. Quick question. Do I know why I'm coming to the library? Why I wanted to come to the library so bad? Right. Okay. But like, do I know where in the library? Sorry, not why.
Oh, no.
Where?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You have
I'm
no
going
idea.
blind. Perfect.
Yep.
Love that. All right. I'm gonna head towards this light, assuming maybe this person's more important because their light's bigger than mine. You know, maybe they're trying to compensate.
As you walk through this library, bookshelves upon bookshelves get introduced to you, and it starts to get very overwhelming.
Oh.
The roof is about, I'd say, 100 feet tall, and the shelves go to the very top of them. And they are just full of different sorts of books, different languages, and everything. As you walk towards this individual, there finally it appeared. As you walk towards this individual, he is a half-orc dressed in all white. And he is just kind of looking through some of the books with just an angry look on his face.
All right. In Orcish, I'm just gonna call out, be like, you work here?
In common, he's gonna kind of give a chuckle and say, "Well, I haven't heard that language in this part of the Ivermore in a very long time. Who might you be?" And he's gonna turn around to face you.
I mean, I guess don't answer my question. Name's Kaz. But, once again, do you work here?
Well, do you see anybody else?
I mean, if you walked into the library and just saw me, did you see anyone else? So do you work here or not? I don't understand.
Yes, I work
here. Okay.
I own this library.
Oh. Gotcha. Real quick, Book of Winds, pretty popular book, I'm sure. Would love to check it out.
He's gonna start laughing hysterically and going back to what he's doing.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him and no one else is here. I'm gonna kill him. I swear. All right.
In the kidney.
All right. When you said I walked in and there's like books like all the way to the shelves, I gather probably that like me searching this library by myself would take way too long. I would just take consumption.
I feel like it would take you about a day or two, to even get remotely close to the top of one bookshelf.
Well, luckily it's just me and you playing and no one else. So like we have plenty of time. Like I can roll all day.
No one else is here. So anyway,
no one else is here.
This the orc then continues to go through his books. Even if I gave you the book, you probably haven't have the slightest clue into what it does. You wouldn't have even come close to completing a trial of that amount. So I'm going back to what I'm doing. No one's getting my book unless I say so. And he's gonna keep.
It's your book.
He's gonna keep doing it. Yes. I am none Eperdon.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Okay. Listen, I've seen a fucking brick open one of these books, all right? You spit on it or something. I'm sure I can figure out how to open a goddamn book. I led a freaking organization in the city for years. I can do it.
He's gonna turn and kind of blow out a gust of wind from his mouth. And as the gust comes out, it starts to sparkle, surround you, and like you feel it go through your entire spine and give you shivers. And then it enters back into him. Cars Reverb. I've heard of you. And he's gonna keep doing what he's doing.
Reverb.
I know.
It's reverbing.
I know. We're moving forward.
He
He said it for a reason. Keep moving.
Reverb.
Empty library echoes a little, huh?
Just a little bit.
Well, if you know my full name, then you probably know what I'm capable of. I think you know I can probably handle a trial.
Well, if the myths are true, and you did ignore the air spirits, she won't want you to find a book. You still have not accepted what you've done. I see that you've been to one of my favorite libraries in Stillwater. Were you given a trial then?
Yeah. I'm going to pull out the book that I got while I was in Stillwater.
He's going to look at it. He's going to look at it as you hold it up. Did you get a vision?
I did.
What was the vision?
It was of me performing an assassination contract on someone. Simple. It's no trial.
To the end of the memory, or did you cut it short? And he's asking, and as he asks this question, you kind of replay it.
Yeah, I think I shut the book short. I actually don't think I'm asking out of character because I don't remember.
You know,
I'm pretty sure
you ended the memory short. You ended the memory.
Okay, I thought so. So like I have to do it all over again, or is it like a press play where I stop kind of thing, reread it?
That is you. That is up to your mind and your soul. This library is filled with endless possibilities, for I have made it myself. If you need to find the book, surely you are smart enough to find the book.
That's true. I'm not a dragonborn. All right. I'm gonna take time and read the rest of this book. If I do, you show me where the book is. Book of Wind.
I only will when you've seen everything your memory has to offer.
Great. And with that, I'm gonna walk by him. Is that like a table that he's standing in front of?
Oh wait, can no one else see what's going on?
No, we can't.
I
I
didn't
was
even
trying
know
not to
there was
break
an-
immersion. Look at your messages, fucker. God
I
damn
know,
it.
I don't
Can
see
you see?
nothing.
Can you see the section?
It's all
where
black.
where they're glowing?
So
No,
Just like-
no, I'm the only one that can
man.
see.
your dynamic lighting hasn't been working for anyone else, including
Yeah.
Oh
stream.
no, that's not
That
good.
is just amazing. You know what? I have an idea. The room's still all black.
It's a theater of the mind.
It's a theater of the mind, guys.
It's
Hey,
imagination.
it was a great use of the tool.
It was a great use of the
There
time.
It looked so
Anyway.
good when we were testing.
All right, so
I
I'm
know, it
gonna
looked amazing.
walk by him, sit down, and flip to where I closed the book. Maybe even a little before, whatever, and let the vision finish this time.
As you feel your fingers graze through the pages, they just start rushing, and your fingertip lands on the very first page. Your eyes roll to the back of your head, and you enter into a memory. The first memory you were brought to is when you were very young. You see your mom, your dad, everyone you've known in this town, and you see young Bor and his dad come up. Bor comes running up to you as a kid. Guys, guess what? There's a new organization. It's called the Silent Fist. My dad's gonna get me to enter. They're this amazing organization. I cannot wait. Yeah.
I thought it was a flashback. I'm sorry.
It's a flashback. Keep moving forward. You go further into the memory, and then it's the first time you're leaving for a hunt. As you leave your town, you feel strong gusts of wind, as if it's trying to pull you back to your home. You ignore every single one of it, and you enter into the land of Andor, going for a hunt. The memory afterwards follows, where you go into the burning buildings of your old town. Every single tent and hut is ashes, dead people everywhere, and you slowly walk towards your house, feeling dread as you're watching through this memory. You go to the burnt house and you see two sets of legs underneath the doorway as if they were trying to escape, but the roof had collapsed on them, and you can tell by the footwear they're having is your parents. Your memory then flashes forward where Catherine came to give you company in a tavern. You feel yourself and remember yourself feeling so done with everything. You felt so hollow and empty, and she made you feel some sort of light kind of ignite inside of you. You join the Silent Fist, hoping that there's going to be some sort of positive outcome to this, but slowly, as your memories flash of every single assassination you did, you felt your soul getting more dark and dark and dark until that final night where you killed the woman you love. You slowly see yourself do the action. As your memories are watching it, you know what's happening, you know who it is, and in every ounce of your body and your will, you are trying to stop that memory from killing her, but inevitably you do. You feel yourself sob as you hold on to her, crying in anger and fear, and then the only memory that comes to mind is Cobblestone. The memory that follows is you killing him, and then you come out of the book.
Yeah, I think Carr was sitting there, probably was like shaking, like for the first time, probably going back to where they fought Cobblestone, same kind of vibe. Like his like serious demeanor is broken, sitting there, kind of like unsure of what to do with himself, and he takes as much time as he needs, probably a while to like actually stand up. I would say like half an hour, maybe an hour to like actually stand back up.
I have 45 minutes pass by,
Sure,
and the
that's
elder
fine.
passes you and puts his hand on your shoulder. Take your time. There's nothing going on. You need to recollect and accept your history and understand that your future is what you can change. And he walks away again.
Yeah, I think he's just in his thoughts for a while. It'll take him a while, just as he contemplates like redemption, what it all meant. Was those past years dishonoring towards his tribe, and then as he stands, he'll finally stand up whatever time, and he'll make his way back to the librarian.
None. As you stand up, you can feel this kind of weight, this ghost weight. It feels like water as you're standing up, just flush off you. And as you walk towards him, you feel light. You feel kind of in a good state of mind. You're still sad, but you feel good that you feel sad. And you walk
like I'm finally
over
accepting it.
Yeah, you walk over to the elder, and he stares at you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there's only one thing to do from here. Go through my library with one thing in mind. Don't let it be the book. Let it be what you want from the book. And as you blink, he disappears. And you turn your head trying to find him, and there's a completely another librarian sitting at the desk with his feet up, just flipping through a book.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him and be like, "Yeah, you work here?"
And he's just gonna, as he flips a page, he'll answer you. So he's flipping the page. Yep. And he just flips the page.
Never mind. Fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna, as I walk in the library, I'm kind of like not closing my eyes, but I'm not like looking around per se. I'm like walking blindly, if you will, as I'm thinking about the book and like maybe what I'd want out of it.
What do you think Cars would want out of the book?
I would say he's probably walking in the sense of like almost what you were saying before, like where he felt that light feeling when he stood up. He's looking for freedom of movement, the feeling of like not being held back and held down by a lot of his dark past.
I'd say about an hour passes, and you finally find yourself stopped at a lantern. And as you look at the lantern, the room is now fully lit up. There's no more darkness surrounding you, and you see this purple lantern, and every other lantern you had passed is orange, lit by fire. This one seems to not be.
Okay. Looking at it, it's just a different color. Is there any like bookshelves or things that are right under it or near it?
To its left and to its right, as you're standing in front of it, there are 2 bookshelves.
Can I sift through, maybe see if I can find the name of the book or the guy that I was talking to?
Yeah, I'd say you passed about 30 minutes before you stopped in understanding that it's not here. You looked as high as you could. You even climbed one of the bookshelves up a little bit trying to find it, and you couldn't.
Sure. Does the lantern look like I could take it off the wall, or is it like a sconce, or is it like a?
I mean, it's sconced, but the flame itself isn't necessarily on the lantern. It's floating above it.
That was gonna sound dumb. Oh god. He's gonna like clutch one of his family's relics that he has on his beard, hold it, and be like, "Hey, spirit, guide me, please." And he'll like blow on the floating fire, see if anything happens.
It would, if I could do this.
It would if that's what you needed to do. That's what I thought you were about to. I was like, damn.
No, here we go. The flame to your left, next to the pillar next to it, the flame turns purple.
I'm gonna make this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna sift through these books and then not spend that much time on it.
I'd say 5 minutes pass, and you now know, yeah, it's not here.
Okay.
But you feel like you're getting close to it.
I'm gonna look around and see, is there anything that looks different? Do I see this purple light anywhere else around me outside of these past 2 lanterns?
You notice one thing I'd say you take a lap about 5-10 minutes going just around, just kind of looking at everything. You notice that all the statues are now following you as you walk.
Okay. They're following me like with their eyes, or like they're physically like walking back.
They're physically they're not following you, but
okay.
they're stuck to
like,
the ground. But like everything about them is just kind of like following you. You see their body turn, and then the platform shifts as you go too far.
Yo, I thought you were
like,
going to get weeping angels, man. I thought the angels were coming for you.
Damn it!
Don't blink.
Don't even blink.
Don't blink.
All right, so the statue's eyes are following me as I was walking around.
Yeah.
All right, that doesn't help me find the book. Righty. I'm gonna clutch the thing again and ask for more guidance. I'm gonna take out similar to like one of the old rituals that Car's tribe used to do. He's gonna take out one of the werewolf claws that he got from Werewolf Down and crush it. Put a little alcohol in his hand and kind of just pray again. I need more help. It's not clear. And see if anything happens now.
Both lanterns that are in front of you, so now every single one in the square segment of where the new librarian is sitting, all 4 of them around are lit up. No other lantern except the ones inside are lit up.
Okay, I'm gonna go to like the epicenter of the 4. And so like in the middle here. Is there aside from like the middle of the room, is there like a true center on any of these shelves here? Like I'm trying to see if the 4 lanterns is trying to guide me to the middle here, if I'm
Yeah, it feels like you're guiding you to the middle, but there are 4 separate little catacomb kind of sections
like
where
these.
people can hang out. Yeah. So like these, like the 4 sections here.
Okay.
Where bookshelves are surrounding them. It feels like those are kind of spots where you're allowed to go sit and read.
Alcoves.
trying to find true center shit about your chalk line.
Come on, man.
But as you walk through them and you look at every book, you can't see most of the letters. The letters
I can't see the
R-
letters.
Yeah, the letter R. These are the letters you can see. You can see the letter R, the letter O, the letter S, and the letter Y. Those are the only letters you were able to see on any book. And you even pick a book up, you scramble through the book trying to see if you could see anything else. And that, again, only letters you can see in the book. So the rest of the words would be erased.
Does the name or word Rosie mean anything to me?
Rosie?
You just said Rosy, so I was just seeing if like this letters spell something.
I guess you could take it. They do spell something, but that's not what they spell. No, Rosie means nothing to you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So like that's the only letters that are in the books that I'm looking at as I'm
Yes.
flipping through them.
Yes.
That's weird.
I'll add more to the scene now as you're thinking.
Yeah.
As
Like
you look up,
I
as Cars is pacing around trying to think with his low intelligence, he looks up and this giant kind of roof that is a window. As you look up at it, you see it's now nighttime. You've been here all day trying to figure this out.
Okay. So I saw the lanterns turn colors. I gather that it wants me to be in one of these 4 alcoves. As I was flipping through books, they're not fully filled out. Is it only the books in this section that are like that? Like if I went to like another alcove that's not part of these 4?
Yes. Let's say you decide to walk around the library a little bit more, and as you leave this section, the books are fully written out. It is
Okay,
only
so
in that section.
Sure. All right. So I've checked. So I know I've already checked this first, like the northeast one in the north.
Yep.
Or southwest or east. Can I check the other 2 alcoves now to see if I find the author's name, or like a book that is clearly standing out?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So you go to the other 2 alcoves outside of the square that you've been standing in for a little bit, and the books are fully written out. And as you start to look through these books, you can't find the name.
Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah. So can I roll like an intelligence check to see if just because I have no idea what.
Yeah, roll an intelligence check.
Obviously, Rolls Royce.
Roll with
Rolls
advantage.
Royce.
Roll with advantage because this is based on your trial.
All right. 20. Hold on. I have to.
Oh,
Can I send you my guess, DM, over
21.
private message?
21. You know it based around those letters. You just had put it in the wrong order. That's the only thing that you can come up with as you sit there and think. There's a possibility.
Let me ask you
a
a question real quick. Let me ask you a question. Did you miss a
Also,
letter
yes.
when you said it?
No,
By the way, because you gave me 4 letters.
I didn't give you 4 letters. I just said the letters you could read.
Sure. Okay.
It could be an endless amount of S's, O's, R's, or Y's.
Yeah. Cars is gonna sit there and be like, and like looking up. Are you asking me to say I'm sorry? Because that's all I can gather as he looks up.
And as you say sorry, you feel a gust of wind kind of grab you from underneath and drag you up to the very top of the roof where all the windows are. And once again, none comes out, but more so an astral projection. And he looks at you. What are you sorry for? Don't be sorry to me. Think about in general. You can say this to anyone.
Well, I don't say sorry to anyone, but I'm sorry I wasn't there for my tribe. I felt the guidance, if you will. I ignored it. I came back to raised earth, and I think that's on me. So I'm sorry for that. For that alone.
Prove it. And as he says prove it, this very center of that entire platform you've been hanging out at, the carpet turns to nothing and both tiles separate, and from it a book arises.
Oh,
And you get
sell them.
slowly set down.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
I get sat down.
Yeah, say it on your ass.
Coin punch it.
I'm gonna inspect the book, I guess. Yeah. Do I see
You grab
anything?
the book, and as you pick it up, the platform gets put back, and the carpet gets reformed, and it says "Air" or "Book of Wind," written by, and then a stone, and there is a lock on it, but it doesn't have a keyhole, just a kind of a circle for its lock. And around it, the engravings are extremely familiar to you.
Okay. When I try to read the engravings, do I know what its symbolic meaning is?
Roll. Whoa! Well, I just had a brain fart. Yeah, roll religion for me.
Okay. That's my best thing, guys.
There you go.
It could have been charisma based.
Oh, no. Charisma would have killed me, so I think I would have just died.
Car's just.
No
I
thanks.
don't think I'm
One
proficient with
person
religion,
being
so
charisma.
I'm just gonna double check here. I am not, but it's 17 on the dice plus, so 19.
Okay, you can tell that these engravings are the exact same ones that are on your family knife.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'm gonna pull out my the short sword and look at it. Does like the hilt look like it would fit in the size of the hole or no?
It is a complete circle on the hilt.
Yeah, I'm gonna and see if it does anything as I try to
Are
push
you
it in.
just gonna? Are you hitting it, or are you putting it in?
No, I'm gonna try to. If it
Oh,
looks like it
I
matches.
thought
I'm
you
gonna
were
try
trying to. I
to-
thought you just.
Yeah,
tried to
you
hit
putting it
okay.
in.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you gotta prod the hole. You gotta prod the hole.
Well, just don't
Slower.
Harikari yourself.
Be
Okay?
Put it in
gentle.
it, it's an exact fit.
Slower.
Come on.
Yeah, work it a little bit.
So yeah, it's a perfect
Yeah.
fit, like Cinderella's shoe.
Oh yeah,
Chastity
that's a
belt.
better symbolic thing. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm trying to steer off putting it in something that.
yeah, we're good. So it fits. I try to turn it to see if it unlocks it. Does it unlock?
It's
Yep, it fully unlocks, and as
shit.
you open up the book, you get sucked from this room, and everyone in the party, including Miles, gets sucked from the location. And this
Not
is
again.
where we are going
What
to
the
take a quick intermission. Because I extremely have to piss, and I've been holding it in.
Thank
It
you.
is so
Yeah,
bad,
we
boys.
need another.
Right at the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Keeping
we're
everyone
in.
on their toes. Keeping everyone on their toes.
Okay, as you get sucked, you get brought into a blank room. It is completely empty, but everyone else in the party is there. What do you do?
Oh,
Scream like that. That's what you do.
I scream.
I
Oh,
thought
dude,
it was
I literally
boys.
I hyperfixated on the fact there were 4 letters, and I was like, I can't spell anything with this other than Rosie, man. I don't know what you want from me.
Roy's.
Royce.
Boys.
it
Multiple.
can't be done
boys.
already. How? No way.
What the
He-
Oh
Whoa!
my god. Did
you
you
didn't
piss
you
yourself? What the
liar.
hell? That was quick.
Everyone saw it. Record time right there.
That was so quick.
Paul Guinness.
All right.
Yeah.
Just out my back door. All right.
Oh my god.
All right, so we didn't do anything. So we teleported from Brad. What happened?
You
Oh my-
teleport and you all get introduced, and you all see each other in this empty room. You all are standing there with your books in your hands, except for Miles. There is no Nar here, though. What do you do?
Cars.
Yeah.
Cars,
Yeah.
is that you?
No, it's the other half walk. You know.
Hey man.
Parsley.
Yeah, parsley. Yeah.
What
No.
you do to get us here?
Yeah.
Well, I got this.
Oh,
book,
he's right
so,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
nice one, bud. Up
No.
top.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have
Yeah. No.
visual
Yeah. Cars
magic.
gives you the nicest high five. It's crisp.
Yeah, my metal gauntlet hand. Ting!
So it was the
we gotta-
book that
we gotta
sucked us
fuck
here.
out. Yeah, I
But-
guess so. I didn't do anything.
Where are we?
As you all take the time to look more detailed into this blackness, items start to appear. The first thing you see is a giant kind of globe in the center of the room, and all of you except Miles recognize that off the bat. I
Jeffrey's
want to see
book?
how much you. Okay, thank God.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. We're
yeah.
in space.
I'm gonna poke it.
Testing the-
Wiggle, wiggle,
I
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
know
wiggle.
this place.
God damn it.
We are here.
Another
Well, we
fucking
were.
portal.
That's the orb of the ghost.
I'm
Mm.
tired of portals. I don't like them.
Why
The
don't-
portals
Who the
are
fuck is
going
this?
nowhere.
They don't like you
Aside from the
either, so
portal.
it's all right.
This is the place where we saw that the end is near, the seven are here thing, right?
The end
Okay.
is nigh.
We're near the 7 or here.
What?
The end is near, the seven are here.
As you all finally look more detailed into the room, everything appears and you enter into Jeffrey's library.
Oh,
Oh.
Once standing here, I don't have Jeffrey's token, so a giant ghost just on a complete black robe with the face of an old man is standing at the globe, and he turns to you guys as all of you except Miles and Nar's not here, holding the books in their hands.
I'm so tired
Hey,
of books.
Jeffrey.
Why? Say, why, hello there. This is extraordinary. How did you manage to do that? I genuinely thought I would send you somewhere and you'd die.
It's because you
You guys-
severely under-domesticated us.
Well,
What he
it
said.
he kind of looks behind you. Well, it seems as if one of you've died.
Hey,
Does he?
you don't know that. Shut your face.
Here, 1 sec. And he looks into the globe.
I wanna
And
do it
as
too.
he looks into it, an image appears, and all you look into it, you see Nar, but you're looking through his eyes. You see his tiny
Laughing.
little hands and his tiny little feet standing in a room. And as Miles looks into it, across this kind of glass cell sits his sister.
Oh shit.
And Nar
Here?
finally looks. No, in the globe. In
Oh,
the
okay.
globe.
We're
He's looking
seeing through
it.
Nar's eyes. He's in Sector
Yes.
C.
And Nar looks down at his hands and he's holding the book. And he opens it up, and words completely start to write. And you see Nar kind of just start to glow red. And water extinguishes from all of his pores. And he goes back sitting down, and the projection stops.
Wait.
Whoa.
Let me
What
hold
was
on.
that?
Let me hold on. Let me see
Where
something real
was
quick.
that?
Raven's gonna open his book and start like looking at all the pages and stuff and just see what happens.
As Raven opens up his book, a giant flame surrounds Raven. It sucks him up into the air, and
Oh god.
as he's looking into his book,
What?
more and more pop-up pictures in each page start to appear, and you get set down. You feel completely exhilarated. You feel full of power, and as if you were no longer the Raven you were. You just feel like overly strong right now.
Cars!
Uh,
Cars, open your
Rubio.
book. Cars,
Oh
open
my
your
God.
book. Open your book, Cars.
Oh my
Cars,
God.
open your book. Open the
Rubio,
fucking
are
book.
you seeing this shit? Are you
I'm
seeing this
seeing
shit?
it. I'm not believing it. And Ruby is looking at his book thinking, should I open it?
So I'm gonna say that everyone opens up their books.
Yeah, you just
Essentially,
yeah,
yeah.
just
I will.
run.
Okay.
I'll slowly do it.
Yeah.
Racing.
Cars, you get sucked up by a giant vortex
Oh.
of air. Onyx gets sucked up by a beam of light.
Mm.
Murphy gets sucked into the ground by rubble, and
Oh shit!
Rubio, as you finally open up your book, darkness just starts to penetrate your body. It feels like it's going through your spine. You get lifted up, and finally you all get set down, and Murphy comes out of the ground.
Why is it so aggressive?
I don't know, but
Is mine just like a flashbang? I open it and go.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Got so much
Complete
dirt in
fla-
my
it's like
eyes
a-
now.
It's like a lifted truck with LED lights with high beams on.
oh,
It's just blinding.
as a truck driver, fuck that.
I go.
Obnoxious.
I go. Hey, cars. Think fast. Bang.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh god.
So no, as you finally go through all your books, there's more words appeared, and you can feel everyone except I think Raven, because I think Raven's stone is on his weapon, correct?
Yes.
No? Yes?
Yes. It's
Yes? Okay,
embedded.
everyone else except Raven, you feel the stone that is in your attire or on you. I don't know where your stones are at the moment, but you feel them start to get really hot. So you force yourself to pull it out, and all your stones are now glowing. As you pull them out, they're no longer hot. And Jeff looks at you guys. Cup of tea. Well, this is going to be fun. You, and he points to Murphy, and oh, right, little one's gone. You need to make sure you do what you did to his sword to something of all them. Each one of them needs to have it attached for it to work, and then you may use it. You all will have a second trial. Raven, why are you raising your hand?
I got a question.
Okay, what is it?
Did something cool happen next?
I will get to my goodness, I'm getting to that. Your second trial
Oh,
will
right.
be you have to return the book to its owner. The owner will then choose if you are worthy of taking the book back.
He
Once
did
you
that.
get the book, I'll return to you with your you did what?
I already returned the
Raven
book.
did that.
Yep.
What? How? What? How? You have
guy-
what?
There's a
He
lot
had
of...
it on him.
We already
What?
went to the fiery mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nini.
No. That's,
Yeah, I returned it,
I
and
mean-
he lent it to me.
I'm holding up a
Well-
dragon horn. We killed the fucking guardian.
Right.
You killed the fire elder.
No,
the
no.
guardian. There was a little fairy dragon, and we squashed it.
What happened was he gave Raven a trial,
Right.
another one,
Right.
and he killed the dragon to get
Right.
the book and get it signed.
Right.
Okay.
So can I do something
Yeah.
cool now?
Are all of you return the books to the owners?
No.
I have technically.
I'm
That's
about
why I'm
to.
here.
As you flip through
I
the
don't know the
pages,
owner
you
of
see
mine.
there's only one trial on there.
Yeah, you do.
You had not fully given it to him and got it back, for he had showed you where it was. So the only person in this room that has actually their access to their second trial would be Raven.
We got all the
Yeah.
names. I just didn't write
Yeah.
it down.
I gotta go back to.
I wrote
Zestia.
mine down.
Just saying.
Well,
So
you
do
are
I.
not actually here. None of you are here. You
What?
might think you are here, but and he puts his fingers up. You're not. Snaps his fingers, and you all go exactly back into your bodies. Cars to the library, and everyone back into the Miles's house. I forgot where you were.
No, we didn't tell him where we were. Cars were located at. Whoa.
I'll find you.
For hours, Cars go searching for the reminiscence and metagaming. You guys had actually told you guys where he were.
Where he
And
were.
maybe
Yar.
possibly. You guys had
Last
told him kind
episode.
of where he
You were.
was. Unable to find Miles's house, Cars goes to the nearest tavern that is right in front of it.
I read the cliff notes of the last episode. Cars knows.
Cars knows everything.
Cars knows.
He's good.
He browsed the wiki a couple times.
The B&B wiki is pretty good.
Murphy, I think it was 2 episodes ago. We got the names and the locations of our peeps.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
As
wrote
you walk
mine
into this
down.
tavern,
No, no.
there are 2 Silent Fist guards interrogating everybody. One of them you overhear say, "I know there was magic here. Somebody casted a spell," as he's yelling at the bartender. "Now who casted message? Tell me." And the bartender's just looking at him. One sec. I don't want to put the voice changer on. The bartender looks at him. "I'm going to say this in the nicest way I know how to in common. Fuck yourself." And the guard instantly pulls out his sword. "Do you want to be arrested? Is that what you're saying? I could arrest you for no reason whatsoever. The amount of power we have in this city is ungodly. Test me." And the bartender puts his hands up. "All right. I don't know who casted it. I never got their name. There was a group of them that came in, and I think they left. The problem is dealt with.
Snitch.
Fuck off." And he puts the sword away. "Now understand one thing. If I find anything out of the ordinary, I can close your shop down. You're one strike away, and you know that. This could be considered a strike. But," And as he reaches over the counter to the cash register, pulling out as much gold as his hand can hold and puts it in his pocket, "You never knew I was here, right?" And he looks at the cash register, the bartender. "Hey, you never saw me, right?" And the bartender puts his head down. "Yes." "Now, you wouldn't want me to pay your daughter a visit at the school." And they both chuckle as they walk past you out of the bar.
Fuck these two guys.
Kill them.
I'm so tempted. I was so tempted. That's just so tempted.
So I have
Uh,
divine smite now.
So guys, I'm gonna roll a new character after this, but
It's worth it.
All right. It's worth it. So I'm gonna walk up to. I'm gonna bring my hood down as I walk up to the bartender, hearing that, assuming a rambunctious group found a tavern. I'm assuming it's my friends, as I knew that's where they were headed before I left.
I've never seen a tavern, ever.
Oh, for sure. You're not here, Onyx. So
Yeah. So I walk up.
Cars,
As I'm walking
you
up, I'm like, "Oh, it's nice to be home. Everyone's so friendly." And I'm gonna sit down and look over to him. So, those assholes you were talking about, did they happen to be a dark, gloomy one, a bright, over cheery one, an old fart, and then a dragon that can't spell his own name?
That's fair.
Yeah, I did. They were heading out with Miles, but I would never throw Miles under the bus. I would take the hit for that man. He's done so much for me.
Right. Yes. Well, I'm their coveted,
Yeah, you're right.
person,
One sec.
so
they
you tell
gave
me.
me a note just in case a parsley came to this tavern. They told
Hey.
they gave it. They wanted me to give this to you, and it says parsley from Murphy on it.
He like snatches it, like really frustrated. He's like, "God damn it!" Does it tell me where they are, or like what does it
Yeah,
say on it?
it tells it with a couple of sly insults. Not feeling like it was like kind of passive aggressive. He tells you where they are located.
Left, right, here, and you should be able to get this right. If you don't know your left and right, then you're gonna end up at the docks.
All right, so just no. He takes the letter. He looks to the barkeep, flips him a silver. I'll be back for beer. It's always nice to get ale from the hometown, but I gotta find my party. And with that, I'm gonna stand up, walk out, and follow the instructions that Murphy provided.
As you walk towards the house, you feel extremely tired, and you sit down for a second just to catch your breath, and you instantly go to sleep. You have the same dream that they had while they were sleeping, where you follow Merlin's story as Merlin goes into the halls of Arthur, finds out that his family's dead, and sends Saphira to hell. You then wake up. Time hasn't really passed. It's been about 5 minutes, and now you feel energized again. You continue walking on your path through the city, and then finally come to the door of
Werewolf Town.
Miles's house. From here, what do you do as you're standing at the door?
I take the note, take a dagger, and stab it to the door as I knock.
Miles, you
That's
expected
rude.
company?
That's just
That's just
property
rude.
destruction. What the fuck, man?
I heard a stab and then a hit, so
I'm
that's,
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
continually bang. By the way, it's just like a repetitive.
Each and one of you then get woken up from this sound.
Miles,
Party, what do you do?
Do you have a
Well,
back
Snow's
door?
worth here.
That was a weird dream.
Yeah,
Raven.
Do you have a back door?
Yeah.
Raven, we should go see who it is.
Yeah.
Come with
All right, me and
All right. Well, hold on.
Raven.
Miles, does
Says-
your door open like towards the house or away from the house?
is
it
it
opens inwards. Outside
Inwards.
doors open inwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it! All right.
But it's fantasy.
Is there like a window? Yeah, what's your front door look like? Window on it?
Yeah, I mean,
Through
I
window.
got a little backyard and stuff, so I imagine there's like a. This looks like a door over here.
Does
The
it- does
dining
it-
room.
Does the front door have a window? Or is it just
As you guys are having this
No,
conversation,
it's
by the
just a
way,
solid
you,
door.
you're still hearing.
Bang, bang.
This
bang.
is out of
No, that's-
game.
That's
This is
that's
out
a
of game.
complete security risk. I would not allow that.
Okay.
Do you have a back door though?
Yeah.
We could totally go scare. We know who that is, but we can totally go scare him if we sneak around back.
We don't know who that is. I'm gonna go take him out.
Me
Hold
and-
on a second.
I heard a stab and banging obnoxiously. That's
Me
parsley.
and Raven don't know who it is. We're gonna.
I'm just
I mean,
standing in the
if
hall aiming
someone's
my staff.
pounding
I'm
on my
ready
door,
no
I'd-
matter who it is.
I'd maybe tell them, get ready. I'm gonna and go open the door.
All right, Rubio. As soon as this door opens, you get ready. Hold on.
Hand on the hilt of my
I'll
sword.
just
All right.
blast him.
You slowly open up the door, and as you're opening up the door,
I tackle him.
Cars' head pops into the door.
Punch.
So long.
Just kidding.
Find Smite.
And there,
Cars, the first face you see is Miles. You have no idea who this guy is. You just knocked on a door, and some random dude opened up with his hand kind of on his hilt of his sword.
Does 25 hit?
Can I help you?
yeah. And I'm gonna like point to your door that has a dagger in it with a note from Murphy on it. It's just like to parsley and with whatever the instructions are. That note led me here. I'm sorry. Is there like some other fucking people in here with you?
Just us furniture.
Did I see them hand the note? Do I recognize the note?
No one really saw Murphy hand the note.
I mean, I
It was just a
tear
last
it down
minute
and tear it off the door and look at it and read it.
It was
It says the exact route to your house.
Is it signed by somebody? Is it
It's
signed by Murphy?
Murphy.
So I'll open the door and hand the note to Murphy. They're like, really, dude? Could let me know. We're expecting someone.
Nah, this is
Man.
funner.
Vandalism is a crime, Cars. You should.
Sometimes people die
Don't
by
do that.
surprises. Who knows?
You
Yeah,
just want to see your friends get stabbed? And I put my
Sometimes,
sword
yeah.
Hilt back, like secure the sword back in the.
I can always cauterize wounds. That's okay.
okay. Who's this guy?
Oh, this is Miles. New guy.
Stick it in my hand.
I've got a 26 stealth going
What?
right now. by the way.
What? Yeah. What do you? Sorry. Like, what do you look like? Actually, just curiosity. 'Cause that's the first time I've seen. What does Miles look like?
I'm an older Shatterkai elf.
Okay.
I'm wearing mostly just kind of like plain clothes, but I've got two short swords, a couple daggers on my belt and stuff. I look probably like more like and you can tell more people have like a military or cop service look to them. Like kind of,
Yeah.
I've definitely got that air about me.
Got a mean buzz cut.
He's weathered.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cars will reach out and snag your hand, kind of like his hand going straight for your forearm. You'll see a similar thing. Like he has daggers and short swords all over him.
I got some scars on my neck and stuff. Tell I've seen some stuff.
Seen some shit.
He's the retired from the Sonic Fist personnel that we've met in town. His sister is with Nar, as I think we all saw.
Hey,
Common goal.
Right. Where is now? By the way,
We don't know.
in
we
Raven,
tried
you're
to
okay
find
with
him.
that?
I've got a
Okay.
26 stealth hiding behind the wall. You don't know where the fuck I'm at.
They said he was in.
You're so hidden, you don't know where you are.
Right.
Probably not.
You don't know shit.
With the 6
He's
intelligence,
staring
I
at
probably
the
don't.
planks. He's not actually like peeking over. He's just staring at the wood wall. Like you can't see me.
Gotcha,
You can't see me. Oh man.
All right.
Nar's at someplace they call sections C.
Location C.
Location C. Is something to do with the slavers. They apparently
Slavers
captured
guilds.
it.
Slade.
Yep.
Yeah. right.
Also, we need to create a distraction, but I think I've got that covered.
Yeah, we
Other
got
than
a big
supplies,
plan.
though,
The fuck did I miss? I was gone for one day.
We
Okay.
ordered 12 barrels of explosive.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
We need to remove a machine that's controlling the city of its magic.
You mean
That'll be my
no.
book, Master Raven. Carice and Stone. No.
Yep. You got it right on the head. Good job, Raven.
Correct.
All right.
One
So
too many
Na's
blows
been
for the brain.
taken by the slavers, and your sister, as he looks to the elf. Right. Okay.
Yep. So we're helping each other right now. We're gonna eventually go find Nar, and I assume he's tagging along, and we're gonna free them.
Is this happening in the morning? Like, did he come and wake us all up?
Oh, if my sister's with Nar, I'm coming with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll take the help. He may be maniacal.
What time is it right now? Is he waking us up in the morning?
Is it morning or is it the middle of the night?
I'd say it's he got there about 5:30. It's about 6 a.m. right now.
So it's
Okay.
early.
Oh, I was already awake. I'm good.
Yeah.
Old ass man having his
That's
face
pretty
shaped
early.
shrooms. Real quick, you said he was in the Silent Fist. We met Mary. None of you wanted anything to do with her. Why are you in his house?
He's retired.
He's got explosives.
He was also part of it before all the corruption bullshit.
I don't want to sleep in the mud.
Aye.
That's the big part. Also, I'm broke, so taverns or inns are kind of.
You're a broke rock.
Yeah, cars.
It's a good thing I've
You
brought
got
you
a
this for
lot.
rich.
I've got pocket change.
Yeah.
Oh,
You all
you
should
guys-
have pocket change. That seems like a you problem.
Well,
Yeah.
Pocket
Miles,
change,
real
you
quick.
need no one to go.
You when did you leave the Silent Fist?
Oh well, I started seeing some of the changes happening. Coming down, starting with the rank file, and I wasn't too agreeable.
Yeah. Who'd you report to?
DM, do I know that name? Obviously I would know that. I know that.
You would have reported to Catherine McGuire.
Oh shit.
Damn.
And how long ago was it that I retired? Like, how long ago on the timeline would
How
it have been? That this started to go south enough for me to retire?
Yeah, when was the corruption of Silent Fist?
20 well, the corruption
It
was during
recent.
the war. The war, 100 years of the war's been going on. 50 years it's been going on against Ivermore. 25 years ago is when they slowly started to get corrupt. So I'd say between 25 to 10 years you've left. The past 10 years it's gotten shit. Like it's gotten way too out of control.
So maybe like 15.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
right.
about 15 years ago,
Oh.
I saw that it wasn't just a temporary thing. It was spreading and spreading.
I mean,
Okay.
Correct.
I was just curious.
we did
From Saskia.
make a lot of plans with him around. We've slept in his house. I mean, we're still here, so
I'm not
We can
questioning
trust
him
him.
because I don't trust him.
Onyx, as you say that
Questioning.
your hand falls off. I'm just joking.
I'd
What
like
is
to
it?
see it dry.
We freed
Yeah.
some prisoners together.
Yeah, that is.
That way did.
One was Boar.
We freed Boar.
Border
Wait.
was in a cellar.
He,
Bull actually got captured.
Hey.
yes, he was in a bad way. I believe it was his wife and daughter got murdered by the Silent Fist, so he was very sad.
He wanted
And
to
he-
die, but we didn't let him.
He was ready to die, but we told him before you do that, go out swinging, get free, get out of there.
Where is he now?
Excellent
idea.
question.
Not my fucking problem.
He's off somewhere being depressed about his dead family. We all got dead families. Get over it, Bor.
Raven, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
Your teeth.
I don't
stuff-
know my family.
Okay.
Cars, if you want, you were longtime friends with Boar.
Yeah.
If you want to roll like an investigation or a history or something, to
I was
think
gonna
about
ask if
where
I
he
knew
would've
where
gone.
he'd have gone. Yeah, that's why I was.
What do you think?
Guidance.
What do you think you would want to roll for that? Like,
Can I
I'm
roll
thinking
stealth?
either
Oh,
I'm
you
thinking
can.
history,
Yeah.
history or
Sure.
investigations. one
Sure.
of
What
the
do I
two.
recall? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to be fantastic, but we'll find out. That's always a great start when you see the dice. 10. Just 10.
You know what?
Nice,
Fuck this.
even
You get
10.
three.
No, that's fine.
You got 3 ideas of where he could be. You remember that you guys had a fort somewhere in Zuskia's forest, kind of close to the capital. You think that he could have possibly actually just gone far, like just completely dipped and gone mountains, or he would have been at the graveyard, paying his respects to his wife and child, and his dad and his mom.
Okay.
Those are the 3 places
Close.
you could think of.
I will relay that as I'm like, Bo is my friend. I only know a few places he might have gone, but he shouldn't be alone. That's a dangerous man.
Not my fucking problem. As I'm walking off to the kitchen.
All right.
I will help you, Cars. He's a dear friend of yours. We can.
Yeah.
I do
Try to
owe him a
find
debt
him.
as a king. He did warn us about the approaching army. I'll be happy to help.
I'm just surprised. I mean, if Now was gone, I fucking think Raven wouldn't be here right now. I guess he's not really friends with Now, though.
We've got a lot going on right now. Our plan to blow up this magic device thing is today. We should be getting a shipment of gunpowder today in the forest.
All right. How much time do we have?
Kitchen's down here.
We have about
8 hours.
6 to 8 hours before we have to initiate this plan. So we should probably get going with this whole board thing.
Miles, do you know Boar?
I do. We serve together.
Out of the 3 locations I said, do you think he would have gone to a certain one?
Roll history.
Probably the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you before you choose. Just roll
Yeah.
history.
Roll.
Very true.
Well, we got the books. We
Seven.
just need the signature.
What'd you get?
17.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. You think that he'd have gone to the graveyard? Like it's only a day afterwards, and he was pretty beat up, like physically, not mentally, when you last saw him. So he'd probably gone, hid somewhere, rest, and then gone and paid his respects.
If I was to guess, he'd probably be at the graveyard paying his respects.
Should we get him? Does he know about your plan?
It's on the way to the forest, so 2 birds, 1 stone, as they say.
We have a lot of time. Not a lot, but we got
Got
time.
about
He
8
doesn't know-
hours.
He doesn't know the plan. We didn't make it until after
Yeah.
freedom.
He could join us. He's on our side.
I'd rather see him us through alive than dead. He's been helpful to all of us. He's who I sent my ravens to when we defended your
Maybe.
city, Rubio.
I did.
My Majesty Rubio, maybe, right? You could give him, write him some royal decree that he gets a nice house, a place to live in.
The Republic.
Yeah, I just lost the name. Oh shit.
I'm sure
You
I
can
could.
get
I'm
him
sure I could
in the
manage that.
capital. Get him some place to live, and he can just lay low and retire there. That might be a nice.
I gave him a knighthood. He could protect the queen while I'm gone.
There you go.
I like the way you think, Paladin.
I've got some ink, some leftover ink on me. Just need a parchment, and we're good.
Sounds like we need to go find him before it's too late.
Do you have a? Did the queen ever give you a like royal stamp? You ever get a
No.
seal?
DM, is there a seal on my wedding ring?
A seal?
That's
Like
the-
a
Yeah, like
royal.
the
that
royal
ring?
signet.
Roll investigations.
Okay.
Do you know what you're
15.
wearing?
Not on the main part of your ring, but inside of it, there is a very, very small crescent for the capital city of the Republic.
See,
Not
nothing
gonna be-
stampable, but something to look at, and he points on the inside of the pen. There's a tiny one inside.
Well, that's not very useful for making royal decrees and proving it's you.
There is my signature.
I think that could be forged. Might be a little easy to do that, but
Hey.
Yeah, give me a week. I can forge
yeah.
it. Forge anything.
I'll just send a
Maybe-
note with him when he goes on his own, and the queen can handle it.
As you all
Okay.
are continuing talking, the smell of eggs and toast and bacon hits your nose, and you just hear a rumbling stomach kind of like shake the floor in the kitchen.
It's all right.
God damn it. All right.
Ready.
Eat and go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You
I
can
just
write
wanna,
that note.
I want to hack something in half real bad.
Yeah, I'll give you that chance. These silent fists are getting worse. I saw them break down the bartender when I was in there. It's terrible.
Raven, I feel once we complete our mission, there's going to be a lot of heads that need removing from torsos.
You might see a patrol of them while we're in the forest. You never know. Your chance could be sooner than you think.
This
We
makes
should
me
wait.
happy.
Wait
Let's go
until
fuel up the
after.
guy.
Don't be
Miles,
boring,
uh,
Onyx. Jeez.
Would you kill them even though you retired?
The corrupted Silent Fist.
Yeah. You have any loyalties?
If I have to, I'll do anything for my sister. They've
All
chosen their path.
Yeah.
I like 'em.
Noble.
Good pick. Good pick.
You do still have a few connections, though. We met with the other one the other day.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
I
name.
mean,
but
Well, we weren't there.
depends on the
Black
situation.
markets.
but we knew that he went to talk with him.
How we were underground following in the sewers and he was on top.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm talking about getting the supplies.
When we
And all that.
bought the barrels of boom boom.
The crate,
Oh.
I know
the
he has
broke guy.
connections.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
All right. I got connections too, Miles. Maybe me and you can talk and figure it out.
Maybe I can give you some supplies.
I would have told you guys about how
okay.
I tried to divert them to
Hmm.
send more men to a different
Location.
location.
Right, okay.
Okay.
As you guys are continuing to talk, light starts to be administered through the windows into the room. From
We
the
should probably
sun.
get
No.
moving on.
Let's get
one of
ready
our
for the
tasks.
day. Cars, I wanted to ask, you know those like fancy gauntlets? Would you
Yeah.
be mad if I sold those?
No.
Okay. What about break them?
Onyx, I gave them to you to get a girl. I think you can sell them. It's all right.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to break something that's yours. It's
Are you always sentimental about stuff for people?
I just
I'll
wanted to
remember
be
that.
sure, because
Oh, okay. All right.
we like to have fun and joke. I wanted to make sure, because I definitely broke them. I took a gem off.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Girls, you're both pretty. Let's go to the forest.
Murphy, as you guys are walking outside, I need you to roll me a
The
natural
fuck did I
D20.
do?
Roll your what?
Just a D20. as
You
guys are
left
exiting
me.
the house, walking through the
Wait, I thought he
bank.
said he was gonna get the the gunpowder in like at 2 o'clock.
That's a
He's supposed to
6.
get it around like 1 or something.
Right. Yeah. So we were
Yeah.
headed to the cemetery
Yeah.
in the
You
morning.
guys also said yesterday that you guys wanted to do a little bit of research on what section C was.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about it or no?
Roll history.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. No, you wouldn't.
Oh,
No shit.
that's bullshit.
It was a 6, by the way.
It was a 6.
Oh, I gotta
See,
love,
that's what happens when you get to roll.
I gotta love it when you hit a
Disappointed.
dirty
Disappointed.
20 and he's like, nope, you don't know. You're like, oh well, damn.
That's the highest I could have rolled without a nat 20.
As you guys are walking through the streets, kind of a woman comes scurrying past you, kind of running down streets and alleys, just with a complete like face full of fear. And a child comes by as well, like running behind her, and he looks at you kind of like with, again, like just danger in his face, and he's like, "There's a fight at the graveyard." Just continues to run.
No, fuck. No, fuck.
Are we going?
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
full
that
speed.
early.
Yeah, no, I heard it. Full speed.
I'm following.
Run
you.
time.
I start to run, but there's
Clang.
fish cracking.
The knees are going. I left my copper bits at home.
Yeah, I'm just clang, clang, clang.
I just like to
Tin-
picture
Tin
Murphy,
Man.
the old man, just
Someone pick him up. Someone
I've got
carry
the
him.
rear, don't worry.
Wow, they're really working the grindstones in there. Oh my goodness.
I've got 40 feet of movement, if that helps.
That's my lack
Yeah.
of cartilage.
Oh, you'd be dashing. Come on, we're going full speed.
So
Yeah.
I've got 80 feet of movement. if
80
that
feet
helps.
every 6 seconds. You go fast. I'll
He's
be
a
on
fast
the
dragon.
Fast as fuck,
We're
boy.
gonna zoom into the graveyard for Raven. As you guys run to the graveyard, full sprint, about I'd say 50. No, full sprint. I'd say about just shy of 20 minutes passes. It is a long distance from where you guys were to the graveyard. Once you go there, you just continuously walk over dead corpses of Silent Fist soldiers.
Oh, Jesus.
As you look at the ground, about probably I'd say 100 to 200 dead soldiers as you continue to the graveyard. And sitting in the dead center of the graveyard as you walk to it, that's 6. I
There you go.
have a thing for boar, which is big sad.
Big sad, big sad.
I had it, but I'm not taking.
It's okay.
A
I have
man who
1,000.
wants to die. He certainly still got some oomph in him.
Anyway, you
This is
know,
my
I
man.
have it.
That's my boy right there.
So anyway,
Welcome to
boar.
die.
You guys know boar, dark-skinned orc, half orc, wearing just like ripped up clothes, bruised to a T, and blood all the way up his arm, and like intestines coming down his shoulder. And you see on both
Damn.
hands, gripped as tight as possible, are 2 knives. One of them with the same kind of texture and symbols as cars, and he's standing looking at a grave next, like 2 graves side by side, close to each other. And connected to the 2 of them is 1 tombstone, and he's just devastated. From here,
There's
what do you guys
no
do?
one alive around him.
No,
Just-
there's a couple of them like wheezing on the ground in pain.
Okay.
Well,
I got it.
like they're all done. They're not fighting.
Yeah,
anymore.
Raven,
That's what I was curious about.
I think they're gonna bleed out anyways.
Yeah, well,
This
don't
is
you want them
pretty
to have
bad.
a quick and honorable
Mercy.
death?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, as
I've
I
heard
say
they're-
death, I run the sword through one of their faces.
Let them suffer.
Oh,
As we
yes.
get there, I'm just gonna make my way past as Raven's murdering injured soldiers. I'm just gonna make my way to Boar and kind of just like put a hand on him.
He looks up. I can't control myself, cause
It's okay. It's all right. Just take a second. I understand what you're going through.
everyone that I killed and he's looking at the ground, just bodies upon bodies. They all had lives. They were people, just as my wife, as my kid were. But they probably killed them as easy as I killed them.
I mean, are you saying you want to stop being in the dock? Are you tired of being an assassin?
Just tired of being the amount of lives I've probably ruined in the past hour. I don't know what to do, cause
Think of the amount that you have saved. How all that harm those men would have done if they had kept have their hearts beating.
Yeah.
You
I
did
guess
good.
point.
I've walked up at this point.
yeah, okay.
From the back.
Hey!
Boy! Boy!
Yeah.
He
I kind of
looks
figured
at
most of us
you-
did.
He looks at you and then he looks back at Cars. We thrive on motive. That's how we do things. That's how we survive. That's how we that's how we accomplish things. I
want
no
motive?
longer I don't have a motive anymore.
Do you want motive?
I can give you that.
What would the motive be?
I could give you a place to reside in my kingdom, and you could protect my queen and make sure that my lineage lives on as well.
Or
Or
you can help me and Miles bring back the Silent Fists to what they were. This is a good start as he looks around at the dead bodies.
as he starts to chuckle, tears keep falling down his face. Do you remember when we were kids? Just eager to join them. We looked at them as idols. And now look at what they've become. Is there any sort of coming back from this?
Yeah. Yeah, there's always redemption.
Every problem has a solution. It's just solving it is the hard part.
Yeah.
And as you all
You
are
can
seeing
always
Onyx
restore a
roll
garden
in-
once the weeds have been pulled.
That is true. Onyx, can you roll me a d20?
Oh shit! Onyx, this one's really still twitching. Oh look, he's trying to get up and walk again.
What?
16.
All right, Raven, I need you to roll me 2d20s.
2.
2.
Oh,
So 16 level 40 guys show up.
Or 18.
Nice.
18?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, you got 4? Oh, shit. All right. Damn. You guys got really fucking lucky.
That sucks.
Raven's just killing everything as we're all just trying to top down a sad man.
Look, this one's leg's still moving. Oh, nope, never mind.
Guess who doesn't have a leg
death
anymore?
twitch.
It's not the
No.
death throws.
I'm definitely going right behind Raven and searching through a little bit pockets and stuff.
Ooh.
What's
What's
that?
that?
Scavenger, dog.
I'm
Murphy, I can't-
collecting material.
Murphy,
My
I can't-
shinies.
I need to harvest some of these bodies.
Yeah.
Hey Murphy, I don't know if that's a coin purse or his guts, but he's got something hanging out of his pants over there.
It's definitely the bottom half of a sack.
Oh,
I'm taking another photo out of Rubio's
I
like,
never
I
have
can give
this
you
with
purpose, don't worry.
Towards
Yeah.
Raven.
I can give you purpose. Oh shit, there's money.
Money.
Save me a couple.
What's happening, Brad?
Uno momento.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what happened.
Raven's fixing to have fun, I think.
Yes, he is. If I could fix this somehow. I don't know what
Oh.
I just did. Well, until I figure out how to fix this, I don't think we have music.
I'll be alright.
Let's
We
see.
can't afford that,
Man.
Ron.
Band.
That's why there's only a couple of notes.
Hey, okay.
You gotta do every other note. Dun, dun, dun,
No, it doesn't sound the same.
dun.
I don't like it.
No, we'll just have Joe freestyle for us. Take it away, Joe.
Yeah, let's have the Joe's freestyle for this. That'd be great.
J squared.
Dick Squared.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
don't,
There
you
you
don't
go.
want that. He's cooking.
Okay,
He's cooking.
okay.
Boots and
Okay.
cats and boots and
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, he's cooking.
Classic.
He's doing so good.
class.
As
Oh,
Raven is
there we go.
continuously stabbing soldiers one by one, 4 giant knights, probably 7 feet tall, stare towards Raven.
Big boys.
We are the elite class, and all of them are holding their swords blade down, and they flip blade up. You will pay for this slaughter of young men.
What do you say?
And Murphy
What?
are the only 2 people visible to this attack, so only you guys roll initiative.
He said they want to
Oh, shit.
die, Murphy.
Do we hear these guys shouting?
Oh, I know. I was just fucking with
Not 40 feet away.
Damn.
But
You'll
he's
hear
like
fighting
one
in a
turn
minute.
away.
Hey guys, how's it going back there? What
I can hit you all with daggers from here.
Stay out of it.
you just
Fine.
wind it
As
up
they're
and
rolling initiative, Cars, can you roll me a d20?
I can.
Hit
All
them
of
with
D20
Eldritch from here.
4.
I can
All
do
right,
nothing.
Sean, not Sean.
It's me.
Joester. Sorry, I called you Sean for some reason. Could you roll me a d20 as well? Just
Wow.
8.
8. All
You
right.
get the low rolls out now, guys. We're doing fine. We're doing good.
As they're fighting outside the walls, you hear kind of a rumbling sound from each of the coffins, and out of
Oh,
8 coffins
shit.
come zombies, all facing towards the people on the inside.
The fuck some of these guys?
Who did that? Who did it?
We're about
Who
to have a
done it?
brawl. That was just a little graveyard brawl.
Yo,
Oh,
if
yeah.
Boar has to cut down the zombie version of his wife and kid,
A
that's
little
fun.
graveyard bash.
And I need all of you guys to roll me initiative as well now.
Austin, I don't even know why
Murphy,
you'd
what did
say
you
that.
get?
15 initiative roll.
All right, I'm gonna. What did Murphy
Nice.
get?
I got
Oh,
a
no.
6.
A 6.
5 plus
Cool,
1.
this is
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be a very fun fight.
I have advantage on
I
my
still only got a 10.
initiative.
Here you go. You're gonna be able to add your turn in this. What'd you
Okay.
get, Rubio?
15.
All right, and then Cars, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
All right.
That's like
Just
one
Murphy. Back. Jamming out.
Don't mind me, youngins.
Copyright free music. Anyway, 4 soldiers then lunge going towards Raven. One of them instantly attacks Raven, hitting him with a longsword. Does a 14 hit? No, probably not.
No.
Oh, that quality.
All right, he takes his sword and he just tries to attack you. You throw up your longsword and deflect it off yourself. You now realize that you have fire resistance and fire damage to all attacks due to your stone. And you were able to ignite your stone. You feel the urge to ignite it with fire come to your arm. The second one then attacks you. Does
It's already
a
on fire.
does a nat 20 hit?
No.
Oh, well, that's just rude.
All right. So wait, actually, no wait, it hits, right?
Yes.
It always
Yeah,
hits.
it always hits.
Because I know someone here. Anyway, he then attacks you
Someone's
with
got
the sword.
adamantium.
Nice, dealing 14 damage as it slices down your left arm.
Cool.
Third one then kind of throws a dagger as he kind of takes a couple steps forwards at Murphy. Does a 23 hits.
Yep.
All right.
Ew.
As the sword kind of goes into the gaps of your armor. My gosh, just one sec. As the sword goes into the
There you go.
gaps of your armor, goes into the gaps of your armor, it kind of stabs you right in the shoulder blade, dealing. Oh my god, why does damage take so long to do? 14 damage.
11 damage.
11
93.
damage. The last one.
Ah.
You're not supposed to be here. The last
Alright.
one then once again does the exact same thing but with a crossbow. Takes his crossbow out kind of like an
Oh.
old-fashioned
Uh-oh.
standoff.
Whoa.
Murphy
We
had
lost
disappeared
Murphy.
for a second. 'cause
He'll
of
be
the
right
cargo.
back.
Yeah.
As
He
it
died.
shoots at Murphy. I know his thing, so he shoots him with an 18. Does an 18 hit you, Murphy? No.
No.
So the arrow then bounces off the chest
No.
plate of Murphy, and the zombies start to flood in. They all use their movement or use their action to do movement to get themselves in a proper position and just kind of prepare for your guys' attack. All of them kind of sniffing you out, picking its choosing of its brains. Raven, what do you do?
Well, quick question. Is the rules for this, since the stone ignited, is that basically just a flame tongue greatsword now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can add that in later. So what I do
Goddamn.
is I rage or rage. And then we're gonna go with all the sauce, boys.
Nice.
So first attack is nasty. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
No, 20 to hit, sorry.
Okay. Is it, which one are you attacking? The one to your right or left? Because two of them are standing in front of you. One is more to your right.
That guy.
The guy to your right? All right. So 25 to hit, that fucking hits.
No, it'd be a 20 to hit.
Oh, 20 to hit. Well, it hits.
Okay. So
Either way.
Either way, it hits.
Ah, shit. Weak sauce. 24
love
points of
everyone
damage
getting
on the
right.
first one.
I'm
how
just
much?
measuring it.
24.
20 what?
24. I haven't even got a chance to
Alright.
light my shit yet. Hold on. For the second attack, same guy.
You have to add your fire damage modifier.
I haven't lit it yet.
No, I mean in general.
It lit.
The
Oh, it's
first
the same.
ability you've gotten from your stone.
Oh, it lit already?
Yes.
You just
You're-
deal fire
No. Your every attack that Raven now does, as he has the stone on his person, does fire damage no matter what.
How much fire? Oh, flame tongue. So it's 2d6 extra then.
Yes.
So add an extra 6 to that. So 30
No,
points. of
2d6. I it's 1d8 is what I put because I don't want it to be too fucking overpowered when you punch someone barehanded.
All right, hold on.
It's fire now.
High five sets him on fire.
Another 6 to that, so 30 points of damage.
It's
for the
a
first one.
curse.
Oh crap! All right.
Second attack, I rolled it. It is a million. 28. No, minus 5, so 23.
Still pretty strong.
Okay, so I need to do.
It's out here just rolling dots.
Let's see, 3, 5, 8. Oh no!
More
A
dots.
1 on the damage die. Suck. That's 9, so that's 15, so that's 25, so 27 points of damage on the second one. So 57 points of damage total.
Pick a limb, except the head.
The left leg. Right in the
Alright.
femur.
You hit him twice, right?
Do what?
You hit him twice, right?
Yes.
So you see Raven pick up his giant sword and it hits into his leg. He then pulls it up, and I'm pretty sure you said you ignite it, right? Or my?
You said it ignited.
Oh, okay. So then Anyway, he then hits it once, pulls it out, hits it a second time, and the leg fully comes off. The silent fist soldier kind of goes down to his knee, looks at you, and kind of grins. He's like, "I'm not done yet."
Oh,
As
me
his
neither,
leg is
asshat.
just compressively bleeding on the ground.
It's but a scratch.
Just
Just a flesh wound.
What the flesh? And is that your turn, Raven?
Yeah, that'll be all I can do.
Cars.
As I see all the ghouls walking up on us, I take my hand off Boar's shoulder and kind of like brush by him, and I pull out the laser beam sword and jab into the ghoul that's in front of me. Let's see here. Ooh. 21 to hit.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. Bear with me because I only have 1d6 and there's a lot of rolls here. So
Oh
Two.
god.
8, 13, 15, 9. Okay. So 28 slashing or piercing, sorry, and then 11 lightning. So
11.
lightning.
So-
I'm using the
Okay,
energy sword. So that's what was that? 29, and then sneak attack.
Jesus.
Rogues,
All right.
brother.
Yes.
And then another 15 damage. So that first attack is 44 damage as I jab through that ghoul.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's dead. He's
Okay.
He said, "Yeah." Bro. I was like,
So
"Wait,
basically,
what?"
Cars just kind of ignites his laser beam sword and just shoves it into his chest, going right through, and he pulls it out. The ghoul then just drops dead on the ground. It's already dead, but it just drops deceased.
Cool. So I'll pull it out. I'll brush past Boar and I'll be like, "Whoa, we all got this. Stay down." And I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna attack this middle ghoul here with my just regular hidden dagger as I jab up.
All right.
Natural 20.
Oh,
I wish I rolled a nat on the first one though.
Yeah,
All right,
I know.
So for the hidden dagger, I don't think it really matters because it's poison. But is the ghoul affected by poison or this whatever they are?
No.
No. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna roll the damage side then. All right. It's 11 points of damage as I jab up, since it's not doubled on the poison.
All right, you stab him in the throat and you pull it out. You see no effect on this ghoul, and it just continues trying to walk towards you as slow as it can because it's a freaking ghoul.
Yeah, it's still 11
that-
piercing damage, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, sorry. That's my turn.
All right, that's your turn. All right, Rubio Apple Fist. What do you do?
Apple fist.
Apple Fists.
I'm gonna burn these bitches. So I need all of these dudes in front of me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I can't wait to see Miles in action.
6, a 3, and a 2.
They all fail. So I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, screaming an Elvish word which means burn. Ustad. I'm gonna put my hands together and blast a 15-foot cone on all of them, rolling the damage. So that's 15 points of damage to all of them, just in one giant fiery cone.
Holy crap.
They have no resistance because I'm a fire adept. Bitch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You blast through them, and you see them still alive, but like kind of slowly starting to go down as the flame is eating them alive. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna do for now.
Onyx. what
Here
do
we
you do?
go.
I will take wrong tool. 1 step forward, and I need every single undead here to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god, they got like
Yeah.
-4.
Well, it's 14 to beat.
You don't tell me that.
Oh, I do. It's my spell.
So none of them beat it.
Okay, so they're all turned. Every single one of them. Meaning they have to run away from me. They're scared of me. And they have to... turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use the dash action to escape. They can't come within 30 feet of me, pretty much.
Yeah,
and
they have to run.
have to run.
Okay.
Do I have to run too now?
Are you undead?
Imagine everyone's
Make
like,
me a
"Why
wisdom
you-
saving throw.
Why are you running away?
So is that the end of your turn? Because they're not moving as of this moment. Their turn hasn't.
Well,
ended.
yeah, on their turn they have to run, but yeah.
Miles. What do you do?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over here and on this one. Hit it with my sword. So it's 18 to hit
18 to hit. Yeah.
for 7 damage. I don't know why it's this. 14 total with my sneak attack.
All right.
Is it
Describe to me
still
what
up?
you do. You don't kill. Wait, which one? The one that is in front of Rubio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So describe to us in detail how the fuck you kill this thing.
So I just kind of circle around Rubio and pop out on the other side of him. Like my sword's already in motion as I move, and I just from groin to shoulder, just right in half. Probably splattering both of us in some gore.
Nice.
If he kills him, then as the gore flies towards me, it's going to absorb into the tip of my staff.
Yo, so he just
and
got it from
I
groin to
gain a
shoulder.
D4 temp HP.
From groin to
Nice.
shoulder, Rubio just got extra HP from
just up and
zombie zombie from under cheese.
I gain
You
1
see
point of
this
HP.
You see this
And that-
ghoul get completely cut in half, and then just a drop of it goes up Rubio's nose.
I'm just gonna keep moving to this next one for my
Just a little
Alright.
bit.
attack.
Well, damn.
So 11 to hit.
11 to hit? It does not hit.
Yeses.
Wing and a miss.
Alrighty. And then that'll be my turn.
All right, so Miles cuts through one ghoul and tries to attack another, but as he does, he kind of like stumbles over the grass and a couple tombstones and wasn't able to make his attack. Murphy, after seeing all this go down and you get attacked with a throwing knife, what do you do?
Seeing a lot of fire go on, so I'm gonna add to it. I'll pull from just back behind like my armor right there, a little
Yep.
vial, and I'll pop it and like fling it, and it'll just be like a powder that flings out, and then as it hits the ground back behind these guys, it just erupts in a wall of fire.
Oh crap, so they're now trapped in.
Well, how tall is this wall? And would we be able to notice just
Yeah, that's a good question. How tall is this wall?
It's
crap.
20
Okay, cool.
feet tall, 60 feet long,
holy Jesus.
and it's gonna scorch the back of all these fuckers.
Okay.
So, deck saves, please.
Yep. 18, 12, a 4, and a 21.
So 18 and 21 save. They take half.
So the guy with one leg and the guy to the far left of the group take half of what?
32.
Oh god, okay.
So the ones that fail take the full 32 fire.
And he takes half?
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
the
why not?
fire kind of get to his legs and start to engulf his whole body, and as the flame kind of goes away from the body, there's no longer a body, it's just a fucking pile of ash.
And I will move back some as well. Are these
Okay.
those trees are there? Could I get back behind one?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, not that.
What is that?
Nothing. Don't worry about
Okay.
It's-
is that
He
that's
just
your
peed
turn,
himself
correct?
a little bit.
it. that's my turn.
All right, the last three soldiers standing in front of Raven all attack.
Little bastards.
He's raging. It's
Does
crap.
a 17 hit Raven? Does
Just hits.
A 15 hit?
No.
And I know a 19 would hit then.
Yes.
All right,
Oh.
so the two soldiers in front of you kind of both attack you with their swords, just waiting for damage. Cool. One attacks you and kind of just stabs you in the chest. The sword kind of pierces in as it does 21 damage. He pulls it out, and the second one kind of goes through your leg, seeing what you did to his friend.
So
Slashes
10.
at your leg, dealing 4 damage.
So 2.
Just kind of cutting your skin. The last one kind of tries to go at you, but his back's still super burnt that he wasn't able to make a swing. And that is their turns. The zombies then that aren't, how far away do they have to be for this to be infect?
30
Onyx.
feet from me minimum.
Oh, you.
But they have to run away from me. Like
They
they're
have to
full
get out of it.
movement. Yeah. So all of
the
them have to
zombies
move
start
away.
to freaking flee. They start running for goddamn dear life just to get far enough away.
I would
from
like
you.
my opportunity attack on the one that I already hit as he
Oh,
runs away
yeah.
from me.
And Miles,
Same
you
here.
get one as well.
Also, these two that are
Another
over that
natural
wall,
20.
Oh my
Stop
god.
it, Joe.
Can I have one,
Okay.
please? Just one.
So
no.
only on, I don't want it on the one that I didn't attack, the one that I already hurt. So I'm just gonna swing my short sword at it.
Okay.
So 5. I don't add the modifier, right? Because that's
Right,
just on the
it's
first
just
attack.
the dice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
don't
okay,
have
so
them
5, 6, and then I'm a half orc. 7, that sucks. But 7 points of damage. I'm a little upset. But 7.
Okay, you don't kill him. Oh wait, how much did you do?
11 the first time, so it's 18 total now on him.
No, you don't kill him. He continues to run away.
I rolled
fleeing
2
just
ones.
30 feet
so.
away from Onyx. And that is their entire turn.
And
Raven.
mine was a 16 to hit for my opportunity
Oh,
attack.
that hits.
For
Ooh.
10 damage.
I get opportunity.
Okay, he doesn't die either, but you do 10 damage to him.
And the
Raven-
two
Yeah, I
guys
love
over there
that.
by the fireball, did they end their turn near it?
Yes, they did.
No deck saves.
Nothing was in reach.
Oh gosh.
Man. I love that you did more damage, Joe, without the nat 20.
Was there a dude in front of cars
20,
and me that
30,
moved?
20,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you would
Do
get
I
swing
get
on him.
opportunity?
No.
No.
Yes, you would.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
one
yeah.
standing
So
right here.
all of them would pass that, but they'll take another half. I don't know if you want me to re-roll that or just keep the same number.
Keep the same.
So I get to attack one of those fellas that ran away. Yeah.
All right, so he did. You killed another one of them from that fire. That fire that after he missed, as he's running away in pain, he just kind of drops to the ground and dies as his scalp is just completely filled with blisters and boils.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. All right, Raven Hailstorm. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna attack the
Rage.
next guy.
All right, rage. Attack.
I anger.
Anger.
I'm mad. I like the wall of flames. It's awesome.
Very HD.
That's what I imagine they look like
So
IRL too.
just because we've been rolling ridiculous, I posted a picture in the one shots,
I was just
Alright.
doing the same thing.
and it's a natural 20.
Tally him up. Tally him up.
So
All right, whoever you hit.
well, I'm going after this dude right here.
Okay.
So
dude
that
kinda directly in front of
means hold on. This is so this okay. Gross.
Oh my gosh, man.
Gross.
Nasty.
Yeah. Gross.
48 points of damage on the first hit.
Oh my god. How the fuck do you kill him?
You know, the Raven classic. What is one is now two. Just, you know, I'm gonna let
He
him look
loves
at
to
his.
do.
I'm gonna let him look at his own legs.
Multiplying him.
I'm gonna let him look at his own legs as
A little
his
bit
top
multiplying, a
half
little
falls.
dividing.
Raven grabs
Yeah, a little
his
division.
longsword with one hand, kind of throws it behind his back, doing the Obiani, and then comes upwards to his right and slashes down. His body diagonally just gets freaking cut in half, and he just drops dead. He thinks he's still alive until his body starts to slide away, and his eyes roll to the back of his head.
Your shoelaces
The person
untied.
next to him looks, and he's just like,
Spooked
Raven,
him.
what do you do?
Now I'm gonna move to this next guy right here because everybody else is dead. And that's not that high. That would be so 19 to hit.
Yep.
All the
Jeez.
sauce.
These guys are armor
Saucy.
not great.
Uh,
4,
Ooh, is that
9, 13,
tomato bisque I'm tasting?
15.
Oh no, it's that guy's innards that are spraying across the battlefield.
You're
not
supposed to close
Onyx
your
getting
mouth.
splattered.
13,
Yeah, you don't want that in your mouth.
13,
It's gross.
19. 31 points of damage on that.
All right. I've said this once. I'll say it again. Pick a limb besides the head.
The hand he's holding his sword with.
Nuts.
All right. You
Disarm
go
him.
to like kind of slice down on him.
Literally.
You see him kind of getting ready for that, and you miss on purpose, and you come back up, and his right hand just comes flying off with the sword in it. He watches his hand just go across the air, and then slowly looks down, and his hand just starts squealing.
You need a hand?
He's been disarmed.
Is that the end of your turn, good sir?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Cars, what do you do?
All right, so these guys are all running away from us, right? So let me just double check here.
Zombies that have emotions.
Zombies that have emotions. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna. One,
There you
two,
are.
three, four.
There's
I'm
86
gonna come right
points.
here. I don't know. All right, so as I get into, I'm gonna swing. Which is the one that I've already injured?
The one that is over here, kind of in the center of the crowd.
In the center. Cool. So with that one, I'm just gonna swing my regular short sword at that one.
Okay.
The spell ends when they're injured, when they get hurt.
All right. Oh. All right. Well, the one that's already injured, I'm gonna swing at that one. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 5. That's my modifier. So the first attack is 10. Does that kill it? Do you want me to roll my?
I'm just waiting. Yeah. No, tell me how the fuck you kill this thing.
Sure. So like
It's
as I
taking
see
a
it running
lot of
away
damage.
from, yeah. I'm just gonna swing up behind it and just chop it. Actually, short sword. I'm gonna pierce through it because it's piercing in D&D for a short sword.
You stab it into its brain, and you just yank it out, and a big portion of it comes out of its face with it, and you just drops dead on the ground.
Perfect. And with my second attack, I'm going to use the energy sword and swing at the ghoul or whatever to the right of me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all hurt because I burnt them. So, yeah.
Oh,
No,
they're all-
you burnt them before I did my thing.
Yeah, I hit all of them,
Um,
so they're hurt.
It's
Burnt them
after.
good.
After.
22.
Yeah.
22. Yeah, you hit. You hit.
Cool. And I'm going to pump that lightning into that motherfucker. So
Let me
Pump it,
charge
pump
up
it,
my
pump
sword
it.
real quick.
let me charge
Oh,
up
did he
real
kill
quick.
another one? More blood for me.
So it's going to be 10 piercing and then 10 lightning damage as I stab that other one. So 20 damage.
I heal.
Yeah, and quick question, just making sure here. Was it running away from me? So was it back? Was it back to me? Was this back to me?
One of them got hit. The other one got hit. That one's over there. No, this one's not facing you.
Okay. I don't remember for the other people and anyone else. No. Yeah, it's because there's no one. Yep. Okay. Yep. Figured I'd ask. I was trying to pump a little sneak attack in if I could. Never mind. All right, that's my turn.
Nice.
All right.
Going for the
that's
flanking
Rubio
rule there.
Apophis, what do you do?
I need
Oh, wait. You got blood sucked into your nose as well, so you start a little bit more blood.
damn straight. The one closest to me here, just in front of that like sarcophagus with a big old hole. I need it to, since it's hurt, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. I'm gonna point at him, say, "Where do you think you're going?" And I need him to do a Wisdom saving throw.
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
Get back in your hole.
8.
Failure. And because it's hurt, instead of 2d8, I do 2d12s of damage.
Oh no, my
Rubio.
king is a junkie.
So
There it is.
the no one else hears it, but the ghoul just hears an ungodly level of clanging of a bell in its ears, just reverberating, taking 2d12 of necrotic damage. And I did 12 damage.
Oh god, you see it just kind of like twitch its head. He's like kind of looking around, his eyes more so widen up. Again, doesn't talk, he's dead, but he just like he's hearing something that's making him very disrupted.
Nice.
And
Damage.
is that your...
Yeah, that's all I could do for now.
Okay, Onyx Deep Burrow, what do you do?
I'm gonna move my up to here, so any remaining ones that I'll move here. Any remaining ones that aren't hurt, that haven't been hurt since I cast the spell, will run, and then I'm gonna attack this one right there, right in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah. Yeah, it hits.
All right, I'm gonna do a little divine smiting. He's gonna be a little smitten. That is 3d8 extra. So
Is anybody
that
else?
is 7 normal damage, 1, 2, 3, and then 13 radiant.
20 points of
The
damage,
one that's
sir.
standing
So-
right there. How the fuck do you kill this thing, Onyx?
I just
Describe it in detail for me.
okay,
He's on
so it's-
board.
I know 2 kills, guys. I just cleanly my sword glows for a moment. I go, it's home run, and
Little
his
baseball
head,
swing.
yeah, his head just goes clean cut, and I go, may your rest be peaceful from here on.
As you cut him
And
in
then-
pieces.
Well, I'm putting it back to rest.
Blood
so.
goes spearing into the air, and slowly some of it gets collected into Rubio as he sucks it up like a vacuum cleaner.
He's a
Nice.
junkie.
So,
How much?
so
Damn
is
straight.
anybody concerned that Onyx is this righteous warrior and his king is like getting high off a zombie from under cheese?
He
I don't
feeds my
pick who
addiction.
I don't pick my king, right? I didn't.
He's a blind lead follower, dude.
He lit me on fire like 5 times, and he
Yep.
became my king. So
Oh, you talking about that little
Uh,
rig? Yeah, he smoked
yeah, like a
shit out of
chicken
you.
nugget.
next one, I do it again. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Ooh, 20.
I'm going to pump one more divine smite in this bad boy.
Pump 'em.
So I'm pumping.
Pump it.
Pumping and dumping. That's
Pump
another
it.
7 slashing and pumping and dumping, baby. That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
nice clean 12. So
Oh, God.
only 19 damage.
So if you do that, you end up like Alex.
You stab him with your sword into his
Like that,
chest. You
baby.
pull it out. A bunch of black blood is now all over your sword. He's still staring and standing and now just like directly at you, fear in his face. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Miles.
DM, just a quick
All right.
question. Does the character sheet on those zombies or ghouls, are they vulnerable to radiant damage by chance?
You wouldn't know that. Miles, it is your turn.
No, but if
Well,
you
if they
were,
are-
if they
They
are, if you okay, so all
So-
of Onyx's damage is doubled.
Yeah,
The
my
radiant.
radiant damage. So that'd be
Okay, how the fuck do you kill
24.
the second one?
24
Or
radiant.
blood.
Yeah,
Or blood.
I just clean through the chest. Be at peace. Whoosh.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Joe.
Listen to what
You're
he
good.
says.
Drops dead onto the ground. Miles, it is your
One less-
turn. What do you do?
One less target for me.
I suck
Sorry.
more blood. Rise
I-
temporary HP rise.
I'm really good against
Probably-
undead.
I'm gonna swing on that. I was going for this one here, but right as I get there, he exploded. I guess. And so I'm gonna go for this one here.
All right. You go to the one farthest back from the group. What do you do?
Alrighty, took a minute. So 19 to hit,
A 19 hits.
and trying to read the results here. So I got a crit on the other one, so
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, we're
No
rolling
lighting.
like crazy.
11 total damage.
All right, you go and you swing at it. As you slice through it, you just get a good chunk of its shoulder blade off of its body, and then it kind of stares at you and just hungry, because teeth start to like kind of drench with drool. What else do
And
you
I'm
do,
gonna-
Miles?
Get it again with my other short sword. So 18 to hit
An 18 does hit.
for 10 damage.
Oh.
Still,
Oh,
that'd
shit.
be it for me.
What did you gotta speak to your mic louder? It's hard for me to hear
Oh,
you.
sorry, 10 damage? 18 to hit for 10 damage?
So 10 plus
on the
11,
same one.
21. All right. You then try to take out its other shoulder blade, but you miss by a little bit, and you just cut it directly on its bicep. Again, it is still standing, staring at you. Jocelyn
Alrighty.
Murphy.
These two appear dead as well, right? This one that Raven just cleaned up.
Correct.
Ooh.
Yeah, this guy's a dead motherfucker.
He's over.
If they're all gone, then I will drop the wall and go heal Raven.
Wait. These two guys here and here?
Yeah.
Wait, I need to do their.
Well, this
No,
guy's
no,
not
no.
dead. This guy's just missing an arm.
Yeah, this guy
That's
be
right.
dead. This guy's good still. He's still up. My bad, I misunderstood. I thought you were talking about the dead guys. I was like, yeah, they're dead.
That's okay. I'll still go heal Raven because he's not a threat.
Okay. So as you walk up to Raven to heal him, the one who's standing without a hand is just kind of looking at you. Yeah, I know this is awkward, but could
You're in
could
shock.
you?
You're gonna bleed out here soon.
Oh,
And then I'll give 13 points of healing to Raven.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna heal the other guy. I was like, that's fucking.
is that your turn?
That's it. Yep.
All right. So then the soldier who's with one hand goes behind his back, pulls out a short knife, and lunges it at Raven's throat. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, just hits. Sorry. Prematurely rolling dice, getting excited.
So 10 points of damage as he stabs you kind of right in the lower neck, and he pulls it out.
So 5.
Damn it, Murphy.
Murphy is struggling today.
Camera not be nice to you.
We good.
And that is his turn. The other 3 zombies then try to flee as far away from Onyx as they physically can. Actually,
Unless-
no, they don't.
if they're-
because they're not. They're.
They've
Yeah,
been
if
hit.
they've been
There's
if
one
they've been
upstairs,
hit
there's one-
since then.
Oh, they all been hit. Cool.
Hey, Brad. Your dude up there gets to do another deck save for the fire.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
kill him, Murphy.
I'm trying not to. He's stood there. You did the wrong move.
He's fire
What?
adjacent.
16 half damage, so 12.
He'll take 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay.
Yeah, because it was
fuck
32
me.
per full.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, he's not dead. He just continues to burn. His back is just now ignited. He's just in pain. His hand is
There you go.
completely throbbing in blood. The zombie closest to Miles then bites him, or tries to bite him. Does a 12 hit, Miles?
No, sir.
He tries to clomp down at you, and Miles kind of grabs his face and pushes it back. The other, the 2 that are standing
Yep.
to the right of Cars,
Ew.
in front of Cars, then bite and one claws at Cars. Does a 13 and a 16 hit?
No,
Neither.
neither. Yeah.
So one of them tries
What's your
attempts to
AC?
bite you. You just kind of give it a good shoulder to the face. The other one takes a hand and tries to like bite down at you, and you just once more take your right hand that has the saber and just deflect it. That is all their turns. Everyone is all right. Raven, what do you do?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna shot. Cars has a beefy AC for a fucking rogue.
Big boy, big boy.
Pick up that hand and hit him with it.
That one's fine.
That's actually
Shove it down
awesome.
his throat. Yeah.
Please do that.
There's you another one.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
you roll?
I love that.
Oh,
Check
no.
Oh my
beat
gosh.
one shot general, son. I wanted to
So
take a
you're using
picture of it.
one-shots instead of the campaign shirt.
I wanted to
said
take
this
a
twice.
I wanted to take a
Say it
picture of
again.
it, just because like if I'm a DM and they're like natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, I'm like, all right, look, there's no way.
Yeah,
So I'm just trying to
You're
take
you're
pictures
giving
of
us
it.
The proof. You're giving us the proof.
you're good, man.
So.
Well, I
pick a
rolled
limb.
minimum damage, so technically it's 4. So it's 3, 6, that's 12.
How much is
that's
minimum damage?
14,
80
24.
million. Oh my gosh.
So
All right.
minimum.
Pick a limb and tell me how the fuck you kill him by doing it.
I think
limb,
I
including the
think
head.
what I'm gonna do. I like the picking up his hand idea. I think I'm gonna pick up the hand with the sword in it and just like kind of kebab him through the bottom of his chin.
God.
Hey,
As
leave
Thor
one alive!
pierces the bottom of his jaw to the top of his head. He's just sitting there in shock. All the blood is now just draining from his body, and you can see little tiny droplets try to make its way over to Rubio, but it's too far, so it's making a very long and meaningless attempt.
I'm gonna step on
What?
it. No.
Snail
Alright.
trail to Rubio.
Cars reverb. What do you do?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Brad, revere.
Reverb.
I know
Reverb.
that makes you upset, so it's funny. So cars reverb.
No, you're just not doing it right. All right, anyways.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The person that Miles is standing next to, I'm gonna stab that one with my short sword, just my regular short sword. Let's see here. Ooh, natural 1.
Mm.
So that sucks. Big miss. And then I'm gonna use my energy sword and just say fuck it and just swing. 27 to hit.
It doesn't.
I can't even get that with a nat 20. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Highest
you
roll I can
hit
do is
for the second
28.
attempt. Yeah, second attempt you hit him.
Awesome. So how's he looking? Like
Hurt.
he's hurt? Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
he
so
looks
let's-
dead, so.
Yeah, he's
Pretty fucking dead, Dale.
I'm not gonna pump any lightning damage into him with the sword, so I'm just gonna use it. I'm not gonna pump lightning damage into him. So 28 points of piercing damage.
28 points. Yeah, I'm dying.
Oh.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Oh.
Oh,
okay, so
and sneak attack if you want me to roll that too.
Oh.
you kill him.
Keep her moving.
Say he's dead.
I'm gonna roll it anyways.
He's dead. He's more dead than dead because he's already dead.
No, I rolled like 4. I literally rolled 4 ones in a row. Anyways, so he's dead. Okay, cool.
He's truly dead.
Truly dead.
Truly.
Yeah, he's not undead anymore.
He's not
And that's how you
mostly
kill
dead.
Miles.
Oh, you
That's a real rogue.
doing that shit now.
Oh god.
Did that with
The
me
dick
whole-
measuring with
Yep,
cars.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn, by the way. I'm good.
All right.
Honest, you knew it was coming.
Hello.
Always
What
covered.
do you do?
Let's see here. No one's hit me, so I can't use that. So we still got 2 more ghouls.
Yep.
Wait.
Very dead ghouls.
I'll do the same attack since everything's still damaged. So I need the one in between Cars and Miles to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I got you.
Messing with their minds.
Not one, so yeah.
Is that a crit on my end then, or?
It's a -3.
Yeah.
You said they have a
I roll critical for that.
16.
Okay, so I just roll the damage dice twice then, yeah. Okay, so I'll roll the first bit. So 11, and then the critical. Oop, no, wrong dice. Okay, so I do 18 points of damage.
Which one again? The one closest?
The one in between Cars and
Oh,
Miles.
okay. So, Rubio Applefish, how the fuck do you kill this thing?
I'm gonna focus my hardest on like the frequency of the bell and just focuses on its noggin and just boom, like a cherry bomb just pops the head of the ghoul.
Oh.
And as the right before the blood hits all my comrades, I'm gonna stick my staff out and siphon it all up.
Stuff him under cheese.
The head explodes, and before the blood could even hit Miles or Cars, it just starts to get siphoned into the staff of Rubio. And is that your turn, my friend?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Onyx,
Yeah.
how do you finish this?
I'd like to do a swing-a-ding-ling. I'll go boop right behind him and whoosh. Ooh, a 9. First attack 9.
You miss.
Yeah. Second attack
Smite.
also a 9.
Oh,
2
wow.
threes in a row.
Oh, I
yeah.
don't know. I think you miss.
Yeah. Oh well.
Man.
You see
Okay,
Onyx
that's the
attack,
classic Onyx right
attack
there.
the zombie. He
That's
swings right
pretty
beside
average
it
for
both
me.
time, missing on purpose, and he kind of looks at it. He's like, "I did that on purpose."
I did
Miles.
not do that on purpose.
Miles, what?
We'll teach you how to hit later, Onyx.
Don't put
swing
words in my
so
mouth.
hard.
Miles, what do you do, my
Alrighty. This last one up here, I'm gonna swing at it. 22 to hit,
Jesus Christ.
Let's do some rogue things out here.
12 damage.
Well, I missed something or something was said. I didn't hear it.
22 to hit, 12 damage.
Oh yeah, that fucking hits. Yeah.
You pumping some sneak attack in that, Miles?
Well, 12 is with the sneak attack, yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
fault.
nice.
Is it still up?
How much damage does it do?
12.
12. It is here. Yeah, it is still up.
Alright. So I'll hit it again with my other short sword here. 14 to hit.
No. Wait. No, you just hit it.
Just hit it. Alrighty. And then I'm also going to add some psionic force to that.
He's doing crazy shit.
He's not a rogue.
Magic. Witchcraft. Witch.
So
My
10
life-
total. 4 of it is force.
How the fuck do you kill this thing?
Rogues don't do magic.
Alright, so I hit it with my sword, and as it like hits, it flings the body back and impales it on one of the one of the railings to the on like a gravestone or something.
Oh,
Love it.
jeez. Just fucking
Nice.
dead.
Again.
All right. And as all the enemies are dead on the ground, you see Boar get up and come and kind of grab Murphy and Raven by both their shoulders. Now, come, now. And he runs and he throws himself underneath a bunch of the dead bodies and he looks at cars. Under, now. What do you guys do?
Supposed to hide?
Yeah, no,
Does
Do I
without
know
hesitation,
this?
I fall to the ground and hide under some of these bodies.
All right. I need
Yep.
all you guys to
I'll
roll
do the
stealth.
same.
I would
Like,
pass
who's all
without
doing
trace, all
this?
of us.
Oh, I get passed without a trace on top of this?
Well, okay, everyone but Cars gets passed without trace
Okay.
now.
Without pass without a trace, I get 30. If you want to give it to me, I get 40. Whatever you want to give me, it's fine. Either one.
What is pass
19?
without trace?
It's
Give
plus
me-
10. Plus 10 to stealth.
Okay.
Mhm.
Everybody,
So I got a 20.
Do I gotta roll
Alright.
stealth?
I
Like
got
the whole group?
everybody
Yeah, okay.
who's dunking
I'm-
down and hiding,
yeah, I'm
roll
not.
stealth.
17.
Does he
17?
tell me to do? Like, do I have to hide?
He
I'm
told
confused.
everyone in the group.
Okay, I'm jumping in this grave.
He said a couple names, but everyone.
All right,
Well, he
I'll
just-
hide.
20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not one, so I got a 4.
All right, cool.
15.
I'm just gonna make it easy for myself. Anyone that passes a 15, you are safe. If not,
Rip Rubio.
including Rubio trying to jump into the grave, bang on the ground, just smacking himself as he trips over the hole.
I'm
Can I
just
give him
standing
some
here.
of my stealth?
What?
Can I? Here you go.
A giant
Go on.
a giant blue beam opens up in the center of kind of like the pathway that you guys pass next to the graveyard, and out of it comes just an army, soldier after soldier after soldier after soldier after soldier,
Uh-oh.
not coming towards you, going towards the capital. And a lot of them have dark flags that represent the Dark Army, and on a pedestal being dragged along underneath them, you see dark wings appear out of the portal first. Out of it, horns and a giant purple woman in fury, purple fire just flaming off of her. And they just slowly march towards. One or two of them look over at the graveyard, and then 4 of them make their way to it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to take a quick intermission.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
fucking
the fuck is the army doing here?
They're early.
Okay.
First time I got it.
That was the first thing they heard. The first thing they heard is that was the first time I got it.
Oh, sorry.
So as you all look out and see Saphira surrounded and more coming out of this giant portal of dark army soldiers, about 4 of them kind of make their way over to you guys.
Races the Dark Army.
As they see an old man just standing in a body full, or a graveyard full of corpses. They start walking over, seeing what's going on.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh shit! I'm
Or
ready.
should we position
standing here.
ourselves?
You're still gonna stand here?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
Or
stuck
Do we
out.
need to move
are you standing
ourselves
on
or
the
something?
outside, or did you go in? Are you still at the gates?
I was where I was.
Yeah, he decided to not move. Yeah.
So this 4 of them walk up. Oh my goodness. Give me one
Sorry,
second.
I love Murphy because this happened in Werewolf Town where he was like, "I got it, guys. Don't worry."
Yeah.
As 4 of them walk up and stare
It never
at this
works.
old man surrounded by Silent Fish soldiers, they look back up. What did you... What happened? Why are there so many corpses?
A lot of people died. That's what happened.
High charisma.
How?
How?
You're an old man. You're an old human.
Test me.
How?
Around find out.
You're on my alarm.
Get off alone.
Are you the owner of this graveyard?
Yeah, I was adding to it. It was looking a little low on stock, so.
Roll intimidation.
Good.
I love
The
this. So
balls on
much.
this man.
They're hanging
Someone give
low.
him a nut check.
High
You
charisma
nut
for the
check
win.
them and they're
His
just
big balls give him a
pure
+1 to
breast.
this at least.
pure breasts.
Oh please. Oh
You break your hand
please.
on the big balls.
Mine.
Yeah.
No, no.
Natural 20 for.
Hey.
Oh!
Hold on. For an 18.
Nice. That's the
Oh,
numbers we like.
That's what we
That's the
like.
One of
Murphy.
them trembling. They kind of like estimate their odds. One of them whispers, and you overhear him saying, if we fuck with them, do you think we can get back to the guys fast enough? The other one whispers, I don't even think they would hear us. And then they kind of keep looking around. No one would believe us anyway, right? They're like, no. And they kind of look at you, well. And they just turn around and walk away. They don't even finish their sentence.
bitches.
Bitches. A lot of them.
I am
Good
amazed you
day.
did that.
They choose.
From
They
here,
chose life that day.
Rubio, you are still kind of visible. You
I'm
saw
on
this
the
all happen as
ground.
everyone's hiding. Murphy, what do you do from here?
Start going through more bodies. Why not?
Appreciate
You're
it.
gonna search.
Raven is aroused.
I've got to keep up the
Party.
look now, so.
Saphira is kind of getting close to the gate. She's away from the graveyard at this point, but the army is still there. There are still more and more and more soldiers coming out. What do you guys do?
I'm trying to recatch my breath as I'm just winded on my packs.
Yeah,
Is there any
Raven's-
like break that we could
So
sneak past or anything?
Yeah, can we like put a body on top of us and army crawl out? And when they look, we just.
I am 6'8".
Ah, damn it, I left one.
450 pounds.
Yeah, we have a lot of big dudes. It's
Is
not
the
gonna be-
graveyard kind of like cast in shadow since it's still in the morning by all these trees, or is it quite
Yeah,
lit?
it's still pretty dark in there.
Okay,
Those
maybe they
trees
can't
are
see me
very
too bad.
tall.
I am covered in just a
They saw
shadow
Murphy
cloak,
just standing in front of it all. They didn't really see you. Murphy's still there searching bodies.
blending in.
No one
Yeah.
blending in. Yeah, he looked at this point. They're walking by him, and they saw the four of them walk, and they left. So they know that he's not a threat. Threat in quotation marks.
Okay.
Murphy, you find about 54 gold and I'd say about 70 silver, and their weapons, which were just short swords.
I will definitely collecting definitely like tidbits of metal, but I'll grab that gold and keep that aside for Onyx later.
Oh.
That's so he
Alright.
says.
He just went back
Yeah.
5 times his profit.
So
There's a floating
still
Naruto
haven't
with a
answered the
head in
question, the
back.
party. What do you do from here? It is now about 11 o'clock.
All right.
The army's
11.
still marching out.
Is this gonna affect your gunpowder shipment?
Yes.
Oh,
Alright. Oh,
shit.
man.
We still have 2 hours. I'm catching my breath. We could make it. The
100%.
forest is that
What?
way, and I'm pointing
It's-
towards the big ass forest.
We
behind us.
have 2 hours, right? So, what if we just lay low for 30 minutes, see what happens? And
It's starting to sneak around here. Also, Rubio looks like a massive nosebleed, just horrible.
Did not see the
Uh,
grave. It wasn't my fault.
I didn't see the stupid stick in the way.
yeah,
The
Or
army
you-
slowly starts to die down as
Oh, okay.
20.
Cool. Never mind.
I'm thinking you guys are waiting at this point. 20
Yeah.
minutes pass, and the army is now kind of just gone, but there are quite a bit of soldier, and the portal has gone down. Saphira is no longer visible, but the army is, there's still quite a bit of them outside, I'd say. As
So
you
they're all walking in, right?
some of them are hanging out outside.
there's smoke break. Okay.
All right, fuck it.
Smoke, we got him.
Raven's gonna like do the straight sit up like the Undertaker out from underneath all these dead bodies and just turn and look and see what happens.
All right. All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
We need to get
Forest.
to the forest. We have a shipment.
Alright. Guess we're gonna ignore the army then, right?
Yep, fuck him.
It's Zuskia's problem
Alright.
for now. We're blowing the shit up later anyway.
Later, we'll save right now problems for later us.
Hmm.
Aye.
So much for redemption.
What do you want me to do, man?
I'm gonna say the party then goes into the forest because they know that the shipment's gonna be coming on the northeast side of the city. As they hide through the forest, I need Rubio to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
Just remember, Pass Without Trace lasts an hour. How long's it been
11.
since we? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 more minutes. Plus 10
Just
on the
shy of
stealth.
dead center. I got 11. Just shy of
Beautiful,
dead
love it.
center. Correct.
Cool. So you see a couple of deer as you're walking through, kind of stare at you guys, and one of them looks towards Raven, and Raven recognizes deer, and you see on the deer's foot that there's an arrow, or not the foot, on its hoof, kind of right above it. There's an arrow right through it.
Through its leg.
Yes, whatever.
I'm gonna try to coax it over
Limb.
to me.
Roll animal handling
Guidance.
with guidance.
You can do
Right
it.
up the butt.
Hit
in
him.
the butthole.
Think of the dinner.
Sweet
Yeah.
venison.
Oh, that's one. You'll something.
22.
Yep. You managed to get right up to it.
Well, I'm gonna kind of like gently put my hand out, like we're kind of try to get him to lower his head, so I could just be real calm about it, and I'm gonna try to usher Onyx or Murphy over.
I'll step up very slowly, calmly, and just lay my hand close to the hurt area.
Roll animal handling.
Yeah.
I've got a hold of him.
You're a big metal.
Are you going
Shaman.
to scummer?
No, I'm just like gently just making sure he knows it's
Okay.
You can roll
Just,
with advantage.
just chop his head off. Go for it.
Okay. That's good.
might.
Sedate his
Hey, this deer is a significant part to the story.
That's an 8.
Not
So
to me.
not anymore. It's not.
What was the other roll?
Yeah, it's fine.
You grab
A
onto
4.
it, and the deer slowly
5.
starts to freak out.
No.
It's just kinda like moving
no.
around.
Shiny man.
I cast speak with animals.
I would lay
Okay.
do my lay on hands.
He's
How
gonna
much-
fix you.
Eldritch Blast.
Just calm. I will
There you
fucking
go.
kill you, Rubio. He's gonna fix you.
dagger.
I just need you to lay down for a second. And I'm gonna get this arrow out, and it's gonna hurt. But then my buddy over here, and I'm gonna point to Onyx and be like, he's gonna fix your leg, all right?
It hurts. It hurts so much.
Yeah, no, right. It's gonna hurt a little bit more when I break this arrow off and pull it the rest of the way through. But Onyx is gonna make it feel all better, okay?
Okay.
Oh, all right.
It
And
lies down.
He's just
Cars.
speaking in deer.
Yeah.
I bet you 100 gold you can't kill it in one.
Alright, so- and that's-
yeah, I can.
Protection on the deer and sanctuary, shield of faith.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're
The deer.
How many lay on hands points would I have to get rid of to heal this deer's leg?
To
5.
heal?
well, a deer
Okay,
itself,
heal.
5.
I said a deer itself only has like 5 or 6 hit points.
Yeah. So
He's almost
Yeah.
dead, so 5.
okay.
Just been a poison
I
arrow.
healed his leg. How big is this deer? Because I
Deer
might have.
size.
Is he
You gonna ride it?
okay?
Yeah,
He's
but
an
what's
adult deer.
yeah, well, what
And it-
kind of deer?
Fully grown.
Full grown, kind of like male deer.
Mount. Your mighty steed.
Like a
I already
white-tailed-
have one.
like a
we're
white-tailed
gonna-
I'm a dog.
deer, or like a mule deer, or
Yes.
Okay.
that was
It's a
2
basic
things.
white-tailed deer.
So
Okay,
very big. Okay. Not as big.
not as big.
10 gold.
Cars. Or not cars. Raven. You think he could help us pull the cart in? If he.
No, I don't think they ain't that. Look at him. He ain't that big. I can help you pull the cart in.
Well, if we could find like 2 more.
I think he's had a long enough day. You're good,
Okay.
buddy. You can go on. You're good.
The deer gets up and looks at you. You're the same one I saw in Eden's God.
That'd be me.
I've been traveling this land trying to find these portals.
Us too.
This-
Come find me. I'm not hard to miss.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, there was a strange man with a bunch of barrels in a wagon over east. He just left it there.
Yeah, that's
and
where
it
we're
shot
going.
me.
That's where we're going. He shot. Oh, okay.
He shot me.
We'll have a discuss. Here's an apple.
Okay. He munches on the apple and then he runs away.
Cool. It's over to the east. The barrels. They just left it there, and he ended up shooting the deer. So we're gonna have a conversation. Joe, I will kill you.
Maybe he was hungry.
You touch my buddy.
I'm not gonna, dude. No, not gonna.
The
I'm
deer
not
is
leaving
now in
for
my
it.
aura.
All right. Anyway, you guys make your way over to the barrels, and there's no one standing by them. It's just 12 barrels.
No cart.
On a cart.
No,
right?
in a wagon.
Oh,
in a
okay.
wagon. In a
It's like, fuck
signed
that.
This
wagon.
what the fuck, man?
God
Do I
damn it.
notice? Do I notice anything out of place about him?
Roll.
It's a
investigation.
trap.
Hey, Miles, do you know if there's a sewer entrance up here?
Roll history.
Oh,
With
one at a
guidance on
time,
the
one at a
history.
Keep.
I'm just looking at something because I have a feat called observing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
You've read my lips a couple times then.
Oh
Something
no!
to-
Oh god, fuckers! You read my lips,
Man,
saying,
dude, keep
oh,
that sexual energy up.
I
Murphy,
love
for
cars.
later.
No,
Damn.
no. Eye for detail is what it was.
Yeah.
It was a bonus action to make a perception check or spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. But my investigation was an 18.
You see a bunch of like kind of small little canisters that would hold wine. just kind of around the barrel, and that's it.
Cars. Do you think we could fit most of these barrels in your bag? Your special little bag.
I mean, I don't really want to be carrying TNT on just me, so no.
Oh,
In the bag.
in the bag, in the special bag thing.
How big are the
Wait.
barrels? How big are the
Barrel size.
Yeah, is it an actual little gunpowder barrel? Like a
No, it's
small
like
one,
big
or like a
barrels.
fucking
They're,
like a
they're
50
they're
gallon?
like
Good.
big freaking barrels. They're barrel size.
Well, I can fit. Let me just do some math here. I can fit 8 of them, assuming they weigh the same as regular barrels. I can fit 8.
There is the carriage. We just have to cover it in something so we can sneak it in. But there is an invading army, so there is that factor.
I think the less
That's
we
why-
bring in, the less suspicious we'll be.
If we can have access to the sewers here, then we could do everything we need to there and then go up surface
Oh yeah.
without barrels, which would be ideal.
Murph, how many barrels do you need?
Ooh. 11
we
and
need
a half.
Oh god.
11 and a half.
We ordered
Alright.
12 just to be safe.
Yeah, we're bringing down an entire machine, so she wanted a little distraction. We're gonna give her a little distraction.
Who's she?
That'll be Clarice Henstone.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is there
Yeah,
sewers?
there.
For a little distraction,
Did you-
you guys were like, let's blow up shit.
All right. What's the plan? What's the party doing?
How'd the history roll for the sewers go? Is that- is that-
With guidance.
With guidance.
With guidance, that's a D4.
An advantage, because you
D4.
lived here.
And
And
a
Guidance
advantage.
and advantage.
Everything you could possibly have, whatever you want.
Everything. It should be in the 40s by now.
Shield of faith.
23.
Damn.
There you go. There you go.
Little sewer outline going under the elites, through the tenders, and right to the center of town, kind of right here. But you know of what comes out of it, and it's from the brothels, kind of their sewer line. That's where it comes from. So yeah, you know you don't like going through it.
Do one of you know prestidigitation? Because you're going to be needing to use it a lot.
That'd be the little guy that we don't have anymore.
The one person that does is not here, sadly.
I mean,
It's not going to be. It's not going to be pretty, but
Well, if you're worried about diseases and illnesses, I can. I'm immune. I'm immune.
That's good for you, I guess.
It's good for me. I can maybe go in, drop me a map.
You can manipulate my shadow armor to cover up my orifices, but I can't cover up any of yous.
I think he's
so I
worried
got-
about the
Roll passive
Navy, so to
perception for me.
speak.
what?
Can each of you guys roll passive perception for me?
Which is what?
No,
No,
do you
oh,
want
wait.
our passive perception, or do you want us to
I rolled
roll
a 16 then.
14. 16, damn.
Yeah,
My
it's just
passive-
whatever it is. I have 12.
Yeah, my
Well,
passive
Miles has got a
perception.
21,
Yeah, okay.
so
Oh my
Yeah,
I
god.
just want to know what it is then.
11.
Wow.
11. Okay, so anyone past a 14 as Boar kind of, you realize now
11.
Boar has been following you the whole time, just behind the group below and kind of upset. He's like, kind of walks up. He's like, I'll go with. I gotta know the sewers really well. That's how I got out.
Oh,
Wait, did we notice him just then?
Yeah.
I kind of figured you were here the whole time, boy. I didn't think you were gonna go.
You
do
could have
anything
said
else.
something.
Yeah.
Cars,
kinda wanna see
apparently
this
it's
through.
sticky down there.
Yeah, I remember a contract I took.
So, what if we split it up where part of us will transport through, the others can, maintain things up on top?
Take the cart.
How are you getting back in town?
sewer exit.
Yeah, from the sewers going up.
Oh, we're all gonna go through the
We've
sewers.
we've already been down in there. We've got the place marked. We
Yep.
kind of know it. So
All
So
right.
we all go and some of us stay and the rest go up, trying to disguise himself amongst the crowd, making sure. What was her name? As he looks at
Keeping
Rubio.
our exit clear.
Clarice Henstone.
That bitch. We're gonna make sure she gets out okay. Perfect. Motive. I like this.
There you go.
All of us.
Literally anyone. Raven. Literally any of us.
That tree over there.
Right. So, Orr knows the sewers very well. He says he claims. I don't know if Miles here is as apt. I'm sure he's very good at navigating, but maybe
Well,
we should.
he just made his way out, so his memory of it's still probably a little more fresh.
Okay, so Boar can go under, maybe with Raven to help carry the barrels.
Unless they're in the bags.
Unless they're in the bag, but that still leaves a couple out of the bag that Raven can carry. He can carry 2 of them, I imagine.
All right.
Before they
Right,
do that,
Raven?
I'm gonna take a little closer look at those like wine bottles that were with the barrels.
It's fair.
No time to drink.
If there's only a couple, I could ride it on a cart if you summon a
No.
horse. I can cast my disguise and drive it in and then put it in the sewer.
Nope.
I think they would check.
They would. My
Right.
horse
With an
is
army approaching. I'm
apparently
here.
completely magical, so they would know exactly where it's at all times.
You're right. It should float in the sewer entrance nearby,
Well,
though. If
Why
just
don't we
put
just
'em
have a
down there.
recon team? Who's the quiet of out of all of us? I'd assume Boar, me, Miles,
All twisted.
Raven,
I can be.
Rubio. I literally saw you standing in a graveyard, just standing up. It was terrifying.
I
No,
tripped.
that was me.
Oh no, Murph, you missed it. He literally thought he was hiding. He was standing up behind him, not doing good.
He was face down, rear up
Yep.
over a gravestone.
Yeah. So
Well,
maybe
Not
a
always
stealth
peaceful.
team, and then like a big husky team, like Onyx, Rubio,
Well,
Murphy.
I
how
kinda need
stealthy
people
do you
who
need to
make
be in a sewer?
I'm talking about the
Magically
plant,
husky.
just gunpowder or whatever the fuck. whatever
I
it
need
is.
to be down there with that.
Yeah.
I'll take a bear on myself. We float them the extras down the
Something-
way through the
All right,
the
so
sewer.
how about this? How about
Roll
Onyx?
it.
Onyx, you're a strong son of a bitch. So how about you, Rubio, and Murphy go with Boar in the sewer, and then the rest of us will stay up top. That way, if shit goes down, we've got some power up top, and then the planners of the big boom are down below to set it off.
I called it the big bada boom.
That thing.
Murphy.
Bada boom. Bada boom. Okay.
Murphy, how long do you reckon? Oh yeah. Oh my!
he made a blueprint. Yeah.
He actually
made
made a
That's awesome.
schematic.
Murphy, how long do you reckon it would take you to make like a tiny little cart, like a little what are those called? Little raft that we can drag the barrels in.
Like a skiff.
Just as sticks. Yeah, like a skiff. That we can just drag through the sewer.
I mean, get that done in an hour.
We also have a cot right here. We could just.
Yeah, they're actually
Yeah.
on a cart right now.
I
We
don't
have
know.
1 hour before we have to blow it.
I could take the wheels off that cart and
And then just pull it. Yeah.
How big are the sewer lines? I don't know if a wagon will fit in them.
We were all in them.
What's that?
We were
You guys
all
were like-
in them. Yeah, we were
It's-
all
it's one
as
of
a
those-
group walking through the sewers.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
start
right.
putting barrels in the bag of holding. Just gonna,
Yeah.
as everyone's talking, just having fun.
Here, you need some
So-
help? Here, I'll get this one. Here.
All right, let's
Parr,
just
just
go
open
with
it up,
Raven's
open it up.
plan.
Do you want me to take that? Or ours?
One of us
Uh,
needs the bag.
I'll be honest. I'm not leaving Boar. I'm coming down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, it looks like
Is know
me
about-
and Miles will.
is now about 125, 130. You guys have a bit of a trip to go through the city, through the sewers.
All right.
All right, well, me and Miles will stay up top.
I want to say, Rubio, would you mind up top?
I can go wherever I'm needed, really. I can survive with both elements.
Up top might actually help give us a little bit of backup just in case shit goes south.
Or someone that can talk their way out of shit.
I could probably handle it. With my necklace, I should be able to cast my hidden mask if I need a disguise, if I'm in any trouble.
All right.
I mean, if
How
you need
far are
to
we
change
from
your
town?
face, just ask. I can help you.
How long is it going to take us to get to town from here, Miles?
15 minutes.
You said 15 minutes? 15 minutes.
It's like you had a divination or something.
Yeah.
He was calculating. Carry the one.
All
All right.
I got 8 of the barrels in the bag with me. We're gonna
All
need
right.
the other 4. Someone's gonna have to carry them.
I'll grab whatever I can.
I try and.
The cart has wheels and it has a handle.
Okay, you know how big a wagon would have to be to carry 11 barrels? I don't know
It's
if
a
that's
big
going to
cart.
fit in the sewers or not. I've never been here. When I think sewer, I think that. I think that.
You think
just-
that?
I don't
Yes.
think barrels are like.
I was a
big.
plumber. That's what I think.
Think of medieval times, bro.
Medieval
Alright,
times
alright,
still.
alright.
Fucking
Moving
wagon.
forward, they're big sewers.
Alright.
Go on.
Okay, I don't know that. No one's told me that.
Okay. You pick
Everybody
up a
chill out.
Let's go.
All right, you all
Onward.
travel holding the barrels
Murder on
as
it.
you
No
go
way.
through the sewers. You guys
Fucking
manage to figure your
turning
way
into
out
lava.
right through it
I'm
as
staying
Boar
up
led
top.
you to the center of town. You guys
Yeah,
get to
we're
the center
splitting.
of town where the chalk mark is, saying you guys are exactly, and it's about 1:45. You hear trumpets start to play, and somebody on the top of or above you guys is speaking in a female voice that sounds very powerful and echoey.
We split the party. Half's up top, half's down below.
Yeah, well, we all went through the sewers. I mean, we're just.
Did we all go
We're
through?
gonna have a time
Mm.
jump really
The only way
quick.
to get back to
Up
town.
above
Do
him.
it.
Okay.
Since we're on the time crunch,
So who
I'm
goes into
getting
the
to work
sewer
there.
exactly?
Alright.
Give me names.
It was Boar, Cars, me,
Okay.
and Murphy, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up
and then the
top.
other 3 are going up top.
Okay. I'm just gonna make this guy a boar for now. That's boar. Holding a pitchfork. Alright, you guys enter into the sewer. From here, you guys walk down the path the same way you came, and then you enter to kind of where the hole is, knowing that right above you is the place you gotta blow up. What do you guys do?
Where's the hole for the room?
I start
Or is
putting
that
shit
something
together.
different?
The what? This?
Okay.
What?
There's right there's the sorry, I having eaten dinner.
The O
there was
is right here.
a
The O that you're looking at that you guys crawled in to find out that Nara was gone, and you're standing in front of it.
there's
That was the
okay.
Yeah, because that was the location that you guys were kind of.
And nuke it.
And so we came from this like little bend right here.
Yep.
Right around
Yeah.
that. Okay.
All right, Murphy, what do we need to do? Come on. What's this blueprint?
Get the barrels out.
Yeah, barrels and there, and I'll just start dumping out materials
Okay.
and
All right.
start directing them to kind of where to put things and eventually build a contained bomb.
How long would that take?
I mean,
12 million hours.
12
with
million
me sitting
hours.
here using this fabricate spell, 10 minutes.
Hey,
I would do that. They're gonna know.
Sounds like 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna blow it
Yeah,
up.
I don't give a shit.
I think
Come
they're
find me.
distracted by the army right now.
Well, it's like what, 2:00? What time
yeah,
is it?
it's
Do we need
quarter
blow
of
it?
45,
Five?
I
After
think.
you guys finish, it's 1:55. 5
Yeah.
minutes too.
What did we need to make a distraction around? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? We got time.
5.
5, yeah, we got time. Yeah, so whatever Murphy said, I'm going to start taking the barrels out and aligning them in that fashion, and I assume the four of us are all helping
Yep.
construct
I
this
do.
thing.
I do as the Lord wishes.
It ends up as like this weird little like almost tower looking thing, and then right near the ceiling is just a little bit of a cone that attaches up to it.
It could-
It's a shape charge. I mean,
That's good.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
He just pulls out a C4 detonator. Beep 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 beep. Boom.
Don't ask how I got it. Don't ask how I got it.
It's magic. You wouldn't understand.
It's divination. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Cool.
gunpowder.
We
to
go back in
TNT is.
time about exactly 15 minutes, and we see what the party does as they go up. I'm just trying to edit this right now
Holy
because
balls.
Are we the bad
What have we
guys?
done?
I think so.
We're in the middle of this shit.
And Miles goes up, correct? Yeah.
Yes, it's me. It's Raven, Miles, and Rubio.
All right.
Oh, Miles is already up here. One sec.
And I'm assuming we're being as inconspicuous as humanly possible.
Don't
Roll
be
stealth for me.
suspicious.
All three of you guys
Don't
just
be
roll stealth.
suspicious.
Before you climb up, roll stealth.
Fuck. Okay.
Eh.
Finish
Okay.
the army that they have.
22. I'm good.
We don't have Pass Without Trace yet. Don't.
No, he's too far away.
Yeah.
Also, it's been over an hour.
I'd say
Unfortunately.
because there is a crowd of people as you walk by, and there's so many freaking soldiers that are walking around. I say you guys
I
Yeah,
got
get
11.
past the 12.
I got a 24.
Got it.
Everyone pass. Miles, you
Yeah.
pass.
22.
Got it 11.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
It'll be alright.
Is it a group
Cool,
check?
cool. Because you're actually standing behind a giant ass fucking dragon and a skinny little wizard or
Hey.
a warlock, you kind of blend in. You don't get noticed, but some people start looking at you weird. But you're not doing anything too suspicious, so they're not going to come talk to you. But you are kind of known and visible. But you are also known because of your rank, so no one would actually think that you're doing anything bad or ill. So moving forward, you see a giant army completely start to walk and make their way. Give me uno momento. This sucks. There we go.
I have 15 strength. I'm not skinny.
You know what I meant? Compared to a dragon, you're skinny as fuck. So
Okay.
you see a
There you
giant army start to walk, and within the crowd, kind of leading it, you see Catherine McGuire. Is this music not gonna play? Here we go. You see Catherine McGuire, and behind her, in complete restraints, actually being lifted up into the sky, you see Clarice, as she's being stretched by all four limbs by silent fish soldiers in the dark army, making their way through the gates. As you follow them, watching slowly, the two of them make their way to Saphira. Saphira looks, laughs, kind of mocks at Clarice. And if my voice mod would just work for a minute. Amazing.
No.
Rubio, I think that's your
Amazing.
girl.
Work.
You have to be very
Avada
clever.
Kedavra.
You thought that you could ever face me. You thought because you're an elder of darkness, of the dark spirits, you think that you could withstand my power? You think you're immortal? Honey, I'm about to show you what death feels like, even if it takes 100 years. Put her up on this pedestal. And all
Of the silent fish soldiers and dark army start to cheer as she's dragged and put up onto this pedestal, which I would have had if I would have downloaded the map because Dagon's awesome. But anyway, she is now standing there, and 2 o'clock hits the corner. Below this entire platform, guys, what do you do?
Use a roll calculator.
We were told 5 o'clock, right? We're not.
No, I thought it was 2.
It was
I
2.
thought it was,
It was
I thought it
5?
was
Okay,
5.
now it's
It
2.
was 5.
We've flashed
It
forward
was-
in time. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
They're being held, and it's now 5 o'clock. What do you guys do?
Well,
Murphy, what do you do?
Detonate.
All right, you
Beep, beep,
light
beep,
the
beep.
fuse.
Do we know,
Boom!
like,
Everything
where's the bomb
just
going to go off?
explodes. The bomb's
It
gonna
should
go
be
on
marked
underneath
the
the-
land.
Yeah,
You see this?
yeah,
How
yeah.
big is the span? Actually, I need to know. It's freaking a ton of a ton of
Yeah,
explosives.
that has to be a huge radius. I mean,
I'm
You can
trying
put a
Give me an idea of how
circle
big
in
of a
the
freaking
draw
radius this
thing.
is.
I'm trying to Google that, and it's like 8 or so pounds of black powder is equivalent to 43% more TNT or something.
So
like
we
that.
have 600 pounds of powder. So
It's
like
a
you do
big boom,
It's a
but
big
it's
boom.
channeled.
That's how much. No,
It's
you know what I
channeled
mean?
up.
Just channel
You know
straight
what, here,
up.
I'm gonna put it up on
You
the.
got
It's a
600 pounds of
giant-
powder, dog.
It's just a nuke that goes straight up.
You know what? This is what it's gonna be. This is the radius. That's what I'm just gonna say.
That's
That's
fair.
what it says.
Holy
Big
shit.
radius.
As long
The
as we get the
entire
tower.
building underneath, you just see the floor start to crack as you hear the loud explosion. Steam starts to spill up between it, and the ground's just completely collapsing inside of it. All of you who are standing underneath, you see this orb fall from the sky and just get crushed and obliterated. As it obliterates you, it blasts you guys. You each deal 4 bludgeoning damage as it hits you and knocks you all on your ass, including Boar.
One bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, one
bludgeoning
bludgeoning damage.
Whatever.
They're gonna move.
Good for you. Anyway, you guys get
no.
completely
Evasion.
knocked on your ass, and now the magic is gone. You see Clarice just start to entirely vibrate in darkness. She completely lifts up and starts to fly away. You hear Saphira just scream no, and she goes into a complete dark state and goes after her. The entire sky turns complete black, and then as she looks down, she sees in the giant crater 4 faces that are all familiar. She points down and says, "Merlin's chosen!" And then she looks up in the sky and screams out a name. Tormilius! You
We're
the
working on
dragon.
that name.
No. You see the
It's a
dragon start to
workshop.
flap its wings, the ones you saw at the gates of the Republic. And it lands on the hole, actually crushing as many soldiers that it's in its way, fluttering around, looking down in the hole. Everyone that's down underneath that crater sees this giant dragon as its mouth turns on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to end our episode tonight.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Bum, bum, bum.
Shit.
Dragon
Blew it
time.
sky high and said, "All right, guys, we're good." We overestimated how much TNT we needed.
Just blew
Wasn't
it
enough,
too, but
really.
It should have
Should
been more.
have taken the whole army down.
You just took out half a district.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, why not just blow up this entire city? We don't need it.
Some of us live here.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Well, ladies and
see,
gentlemen,
look, I don't have ass any
for
jobs.
watching. Thank you all for tuning in for 15 episodes for 4 months. Thank you to our special guest, Joester, DM Joester. Totally check him out on TikTok. He has some of the most funniest content you'll ever see. Be sure to check us out on every Friday. All our socials, we post daily. And once again, never forget to embrace insanity.
Embrace it!
Beards and
Yes.
barbarians, and I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day.
Bye-bye!
Oh shit, that is coming up.